We're talking about black excellence tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about.
Very much so. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go
to the pre-show.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about some shit. Please, before we start, cast members, please do not get into the wrestling. Just talk about what you did over the weekend. Talk about Mexican Fiesta. Talk about that shit. Don't talk about They don't deserve that right now. Wait until the main event until we go. That's all I got to say. How y'all doing? What's going on? This apple's good as fuck.
I see. Well, you cursing us out with juicy mouth, right?
Hey,
wow. Why juicy mouth? That's very moist.
My brother,
that
sounds like a power bottom move right there.
No, a power bomb they swallow. I don't.
Lord have mercy. This is the pre-show.
Oh boy,
Lord have mercy.
Pre-show.
What are you doing?
Huh? Say what?
You calm it down, right? We're not going to talk about juicy. We just started.
Thank you.
This is the pre-show.
I'm a Christian.
Well, listen. We gotta get ready.
He's not Christian, y'all. He's Lutheran. Don't let him lie to y'all.
I'm a Christian. Everybody know that I'm a Christian by law. They know that.
He's a Lutheran, y'all.
Wow. Did somebody just scream that from the back?
He said he's a Christian 115. You know what we're like. Yo, he be having y'all fooled, yo. He be having y'all fooled like a motherfucker. Talking about he Christian today, or he over here portraying the cross. That man is straight Lutheran. For a Lutheran, sir. As a look, man. Listen, yo, Tony, you might want to move. The lightning bolt's gonna come down, strike. You don't even have great views.
I can't move. I don't got control.
I got God on my side, so I'm not worried about no heathens talking shit.
You are Lutheran. You have the actual wine and actual yeast bread.
Yeast?
You don't even have the yeast.
Yeast. What? Not yeast. That sounds like a yeast infection.
Lord, we are not doing this right now.
Lord have mercy.
I digress. Moving on. I'm going to promote real quick. I'm going to exit lab because I feel like I'm being attacked.
Yeah, so
there you go.
I got the pearls on today. Nah, I mean, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Yeah.
I feel a little, you know what I mean? Sound light, nothing heavy. Switch it up a little bit. Got some pearls on, you know what I mean?
We blessed today.
Yeah, we blessed today, man. Definitely, as everyone's calling in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got Joe from the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast joining us in. Check him out on his TikTok. We also got Luke, a.k.a. Luke J. Prince. You can see him on TikTok as well.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and throw the ticker on the bottom for y'all so y'all can catch up with what's going on. I think my boy Joe is a little bit frozen out there. The signal might be a little weird out there in Chicago, but we're going to keep it moving.
It's windy.
The windy city. It's the windy.
Yeah.
Hey, big shout out to Coach Prime and the Buffs last night.
Bro,
overtime.
What time? Yo, you in Colorado, right, T.O.?
Yep.
Yo, yeah, T.O. is out there.
Yo, I went to sleep like around 2:30 watching that game, bro.
The game didn't end to like almost 12:30, 12:40. And mind you, from where I live, I'm 15 minutes away from Boulder.
Whoa.
Wait, how many?
Hey.
15. So it had
15 minutes.
So it had to be crazy where you was at.
Bro, it was so. If you watch that game,
it's fucking bananas.
If you watch that game, bro, it was like first.
They were quiet. The first half, they were silent.
Yeah, because Colorado State came. They brung it. Like, yo, they won the game.
Dude, the first quarter, they were throwing hands. Yo, swear to God. But you know what's crazy though? For nosebleed seats for that game were $171.
Oh yeah, the price went up. Yeah, bro, the price went up.
But last year, tickets were $74.
The thing is, bro, like, yo, that's that prom effect, man. Like,
bro,
you're 111 team. Right. You're 111 team.
Yeah, didn't like Lil Wayne like bring them out?
Dog, Lil Wayne brought them out. The Rock.
Wayne was there.
The Rock was there.
Listen, The Rock, bro.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you the people that were there. All right, Wayne was there. Mm-hmm. The Rock was there. Mm-hmm. Cam was there. Offset was there.
That's right.
Kawhi Leonard was there.
Chelsea Billups.
Dwayne Wayne was there.
Oh yeah, Kyle Lowry.
Who else was fucking there?
Chelsea
Kyle
Billups.
Lowry was there.
Billups from Detroit.
Who else was there?
Oh yeah, Chauncey Billups. That's right.
Chauncey was there.
Chauncey was there.
Remember
Master
Chauncey,
P was there.
Remember Chauncey used to go there. He haven't been to a damn.
He went to school there.
Now.
And I've never heard him school.
Dude, so the game against Nebraska, right? The first home game, they brought in 18 mil.
The first game?
18. The Nebraska game brought in 18 fucking mil.
That's crazy.
What? Hey, hold on for a minute. Willis, his real name is Deion Sanders, but we call him Coach Prime. He said is that his real name?
No, I got you.
Yeah, but no, I mean, but what he's doing, and he did an interview, and no, I think somebody asked him, say, "Hey, are you gonna go to the NFL?" He said, "No, I like it out here in Colorado." He's like, "I cannot sit there and feel and to uplift rich people. Right. I like to do it to these college kids, and that's you gotta respect the man for that." But my thing is, let's just say that he makes it to like a big bowl, whatever they win, whatever. Nick Saban is damn near on his way out. What's stopping Alabama for knocking on his door? Is that we'll cash you out right here. Come to Alabama. Would you go to Alabama and leave Colorado?
Hell yeah.
You know they're gonna cash you the fuck out.
The thing I like about Prime is a lot of stuff he talks about purpose. Talks about a lot of purpose. Yeah. It talks about a lot of like the direction God has sent him. So for me, just hearing everything he's saying, like that's really been the focus. Like it hasn't even been about money. So if
Colorado didn't have the money, Colorado didn't have the money up front to pay him.
Yeah,
they got better. They got
better
it
now.
They got a better. But
they didn't have it. But then you see all these people complain. Oh yeah, he left Jackson State. He was getting robbed at Jackson State.
They were.
He was putting a lot of his own money into Jackson State too. People don't talk about that.
There's so many holes. There's so many holes in his actual program at Jackson State. People don't realize that Jackson State couldn't win above 5 games before he got there, and then he had to update their facilities in order for it to work out. Like that's
with his money.
That's what I've been saying when he left, and everybody say, "Oh, he turned his back." Like, dude, y'all was not even paying attention to HBCU until Tron got there. That shit was not even on TV like it was when he was there.
True.
He put his own money. Like, the practice field was full of mud. Their locker rooms was not even stable. He put his money, put his sponsorships. The dude was taking baths in the swimming pool. Like, this is Deion Sanders. Y'all know how Deion Sanders is when he was a player. He, dress right, eat, feel good, pay good. No, y'all know the whole thing. So
feel good, look good, play good. You know what I mean?
So he did all that, and then y'all talk about like, oh, you leaving us? No, he made it better than when he came.
Yeah,
and y'all were robbing him.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, I would have done the same thing. I mean, don't disrespect to Jackson State because they doing all right. They 2-2. I'm checking up on them because they're not on TV no more.
Get out of here.
Wait, listen. Listen.
All this shit they're spewing.
Wait, listen. They're not on TV no more. They're not on TV no more. So you gotta check on them. They lost.
They got no TV deal right now. Right. So now they sour.
And they lost great. And they lost big too. They lost 77-34. So
they get looks.
All right, fellas. Let's go ahead and start episode 227.
227.
227.
That's hilarious.
Like
Not, nigga, no. Don't do that. Yeah.
Initiating system 1.
Wild card. Stormy.
DJ Red Flags.
The Holy Hill. Rocket Reese. 8-Bit. The Real Guard. Ziggy the Beast. El Jefe. The Enforcer.
System 1 loaded.
Let him feel that heel heat. check your rocks for life. Everybody's great. Oh, it's start time. Shout out Chris the founder, an amazing brother. Number uno, wild card, but never changing colors. It's Mr. Team, bring it, let the guy flex. Beefy Boys to UETTs, but I digress. Ziggy the baby face on a heel show. Producer of the year, plus a vet with a steel toe. Ziggy the beast, play stops with T.O. The heel they love to hate, more shots than Tito. DJ Red Flags, nah, you shouldn't challenge him. And the enforcers, the black on Anderson, Mr. Attention Getter. He is the attention. Now it's getting stormy. We make great impressions. Seth Rollins ain't a problem. It'll sound trippy. Montez 2.0 from the Mound City. I know what you're thinking. What a great team. And it's been Heels for Life since 2018. Let them feel that heel heat. Heels for Life the club. Yeah, it's too sweet. Big boots. We put heels to face. We are Heels for Life, everybody's great. Let's go. We're at the Smackdown Hotel having a cookout. Rockin' with Reese, encyclopedia books out. We need that all sports talk. This is a Reese cap, cooking with the real Garland. What's the feedback? The only double J he respects is me. I was a tweener, played the middle like a referee. No more bearded baby face, I'm the holy heel. King Ace on the printer like I know that's real. He's 18-bit. With that Macho Man flavor, all my 16s big, sound like we're playing on the safe. We keep it raw in a Monday, and Alex brings that nitro to a Sunday. El Jefe, the heels don't give an F.A. Eddie had La Raza, me I got El Gente. We be the face without the foundation. It's the Heels for Life podcast. Stop hating. Let them feel that heel heat.
What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Smackdown. I am your host, Mr. Team Brigger One. I'm one of the hosts of #Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast, episode 227. We got special guests. Let's get it underway. Mr. Luke from TikTok and returning guest, Mr. Joe from the Hot Seat Wrestling Podcast. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Thank you for having me, man. Looking forward to some great discussion here tonight.
Yes. So, before we start, first, remember to like the podcast, share it, like it, wherever you are on social media. Please do that because we are almost at go. We are almost at 500. I think we are currently at 414. That's hilarious. That's my area code. That's hilarious. But yes, thank you for all of you guys for subscribing. So, we're going to get into some wrestling news. First, we're going to talk about the WWE, then we're going to talk about AEW. But this week alone has just been absolutely insane. I'm just going to just say this on a side note. You motherfuckers, you wrestling fans, piss me the fuck off. Like this whole entire week, it's just been nothing but toxicity. Like it's just like this back and forth with AEW. We have mentioned this on here. I don't like to come on here and give you motherfuckers energy. I don't like that shit because I feel that it shouldn't even matter like what wrestling company you like. Just enjoy it and just move on with your life. But for some reason, this has just been an ongoing thing, and it's just been escalating. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not just the fans. It's the dirt sheets. You know, Eric Bischoff always got something to say. Bubba Ray Dudley, he always got something to say. It's insane. I can't deal with this shit. But anyway, let's talk about WWE. Let's talk about the WWE news. Ziggy, I'm going to give it over to you. Go ahead.
Sheesh.
Never mind. Matter of fact, thank you. That part, yes, that, yeah. Bring that up. I mean, damn, he want to start off hot. Shit.
Oh, look at that.
Damn. So this part,
So for those that do not know, the PWI has released The new PWI 500. It's the 33rd annual one for 2023, and this has sparked the great debate that comes around this time every year, of course. And the top 3 right now is Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, who is
AKA
a top
the Shield
3 right now. AKA the Shield is a top 3. So there are some people that are missing. Even if you want to go into the top 10, there's some notable names missing, and that's where I step down as moderator and let you guys jump in. Who wants to go first? I'll put them up on a hot seat.
Let the guests go first. First of all,
right.
let them go.
Luke, Joe, who we throwing up?
I'll
Luke go first.
All right.
No,
Luke,
let Luke go first.
Yeah, Luke Skywalker.
Let me get it.
Yeah, Joe's not a guest no more. Joe has already been.
Right, he part of the fam.
Let me break it in.
I'm putting you real toxic.
So he's no longer a guest. He knows where the cups are at in the cup.
Very, very fair point. Very fair point.
He's right.
Hey, so with the top 3, like I agree with the top 3. I will kind of reverse. I will put Roman as number 1 and Seth as number 2. But man, them 3 are the top dogs for real. Like they are the workhorse in the wrestling business. Now, I mean, Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley, he bleeds a little bit too much for me. But outside of all that, I mean, I really don't disagree with the top 3, let alone the top 10. I'm with it.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Hi. My name is Jay. I'm with the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast.
No.
For all of you that are complaining about this list, I want you to look me in the eye in the camera, and I want to say the following. Sorry, guys. This is not a representation of all heels. This is Joe from Hot Take Wrestling. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
That makes sense. It makes perfect sense no matter how you slice it. Don't make it an AEW thing. Don't make it a PWG thing. Those 3 are at the top of this business. You know why they're at the top of this business? Because they've all carried major titles in every single place they've been to. They're the guys. They're the top guys, if you will. An AEW reference from a WWE fan. Yes, you can like both. You can like all of it all at the same time. Seth Rollins is number 1. There's no arguing that. He's been the workhorse for WWE. Roman Reigns gets the highest viewership whenever he steps on the actual Smackdown episode or whatever. Jon Moxley has literally wrestled every single person in AEW. And when someone gets hurt, who's the champ for interim champ? Jon Moxley. Someone can't do something. Who do they call? Jon Moxley. Don't give me this MJF bullshit. MJF is top 5. I'm not even going to hold you. Top 5. Great. Fucking fantastic. I love that. Had a 5-star with Bryan Danielson. Give him that. But he's not Jon Moxley. Look, Jon Moxley bleeds too much for me too. I can't. Jon Moxley bleeds more than a 14-year-old who just started her period. It's too much for me. I can't do this.
My God.
Right.
I'm tired. You guys take care. You blessed.
All right, next up we got this man. Yeah. Next up we got DJ Red Flags.
I don't agree. Top 10. I don't agree. Roman should be number 1. And the reason why I feel like Roman should be number 1 is the fact that for the last 3 years, we had to deal with this shit. So, I mean, in order for somebody to be number 1, if we had to deal with this shit for a whole 3 motherfucking years and we're still dealing with this shit, you know what I mean? Evidently, he should be number 1. Seth should be number 2. Yeah. But thing is, with Seth has been doing multiple feuds with everybody else, but he just got this new ass belt. Mox, you're right, bleeds way too much, but he's been putting in the work. The one person in that list that should be switched, I think Vikings and Reverend Rhodes should be switched. Those 2 should be switched because Seth and motherfucking Cody have been carrying fucking Raw. It doesn't matter. They have been carrying Raw, and I think Shinsuke should be somewhere in between the top 25. Because think about it, though, Shinsuke has got his new fire underneath his ass, and he's fucking producing. Shinsuke has been producing, and we can't take that away from him. Don't you shake your head at me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you do that. But like I said, I think that's the only thing that should be switched. Other than that, hey, let that shit rock. And if you don't like Roman, hey, fuck off. Eat a glizzy.
Lord. All right, Enforcer, you up next, bro.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Lord have mercy. So as we don't know, the criteria of this list is from August 2022 to August 2023.
Thank you. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
So I got, because I mean this been going on for so long. We must understand that this list is an opinionated list. It's opinion. Everybody in here will have a different top 10 list. Trust me. I already know it because they're already different already. My thing is this about the list. If it's August to August, the only question I got, I don't care what the list is, but the question I got is, y'all gonna seriously tell me that Will Ospreay is not top 10?
Hallelujah.
Just in January to August is great. Just in January, but he was here since August to August. He has been putting bangers. He has.
You're right.
Hell, just in January for here, he already got 4 bangers that we still talk about till this very point. Now, how I'm going to switch? I don't. This is why I said I don't know who to switch out the top 10 because everybody.
Josh Alexander.
Okay, I'll give you that because he just came back from injury.
Yeah.
But also, let me tell you this about Josh Alexander. Do y'all, for those that don't know, he was the World Heavyweight Champion for Impact. He never lost that belt, and he was doing bangers at the bangers at the bangers. For those that do watch Impact, so like I said, this is from August to August, and he was a top guy from August to August. That's why I say it's kind of hard to have me sit here and watch Will Ospreay at 17, but you could at least put him at fucking 11. At least to that, because it's hard to look at that list and say, well, he can replace this. Oh, he can replace this guy. Oh, no, he can replace this guy. I understand that. That's why I said this very opinionated list that everybody get fired up for. That we're going to fucking have a different list if we made a list right now. That's the only question I had. Should anybody seriously tell me that Will Ospreay ain't top 10?
I think there's no objections on that.
I mean, I got it.
Joe got an objection.
Go ahead.
Are you done with your take before we?
I don't want to get.
I'm done because, like I said, the list is all right. I have no problem with it. You can rearrange how you want, but the guys on that list deserve the spot they on.
All right, we're gonna have Joe jump in for a rebuttal, and I don't think Chris went yet, so.
He didn't go yet, so I'll let him.
No.
Because my thing.
You can do your rebuttal. You can do your rebuttal.
My thing about the Will Ospreay take is that because he's in New Japan and because someone made that list, they're predicating it off that. Now, what I will say is that someone that watches New Japan and watches Impact, WWE, and AEW, and AEW, WWE, I think Will Ospreay as a wrestler is top 5 of this generation because he just does shit that nobody else can do. This year, from August to August, no, because his impact on it between those guys in the top 10, like for example, Josh Alexander made Impact like a must-see TV for a while.
Right.
The Bully Ray thing that he had, the battles that he had with Moose for a little while. Josh Alexander was must-see fucking TV. Will Ospreay just had great pay-per-view matches.
Can I step in that for a minute? Because see, that's where you say you watch New Japan, so you know where I'm about to go here. Did you watch the G1?
G1, I knew it. G1,
that's not just a pay-per-view. That's a whole tournament, which is very grueling. And my favorite match out of all of that is him and Naito. Him and Okada. And And if we go talk about impact and revenue, this man had the audacity after he had a great match with Omega in front of the world. By the way, changed the belt. Had the audacity. Who the fuck told you to do that shit? But changed the belt from the United States. Said I can't represent this. I'm not from there. Changed to the IWGP United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And said, you know what, this is the belt now. Like Sonata's that with Chan, but y'all don't give a fuck about Sonata. Y'all give a fuck about me. I'm the man around here. They want this belt. So that's why I said with him, it's kind of hard to see him not at top 10. And he pointing out bangers out here, and not just in the like Impact. I'm not Impact, but New Japan, Forbidden Door. I watched some of his Rev Pro shit. I watched his Warrior independent shit that when he come over here. The dude is. In fact, last night as we speak, I was watching the Noah show with him and Mount Fuji. So the dude could work with anybody and make a good match. My thing is, I just can't switch out anybody from the top 10 for him. So that's why it's so hard for me. I come in and say that. Go ahead.
I think it's like for like everybody that watches sports, like that Kobe is one of the best basketball players that ever played the game. But there were some years where Kobe wasn't top 3 or maybe top 5 or whatever. And maybe that's like injuries or maybe he just started late or some other shit. That doesn't take away how great he is. Like I'm not saying, don't get this twisted. Will Ospreay can go anywhere and do anything he wants because he's Will effing Ospreay. Period. This year is what I like for this list. He's too low, but I don't think he's top 10, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. He should have been at least 11. I mean, this is saying it's like, hey, you can't top 10, but you're here though. So
yeah,
I would have took that instead of 17.
So like top 15.
10.5. 10.5.
15, definitely.
10.5.
If there was one.
All right, wild card.
If there is.
Thank God. Okay, so like I just want to just put this out here. This whole list is moist as fuck. It's a Duncan Hines moist cake. That's basically what it is. And as far as that comment about Roman being number 1, moist as fuck. I mean, why should Roman? No, and not just T.O. I'm talking about all the moist ass motherfuckers that get on the Roman bandwagon. Motherfucker having
not
the
a bandwagon,
shit.
okay.
Matter of fact, hold on. I'll let you finish. Let me finish. Number 1, Roman is a vacation champion. Okay, even though, and matter of fact, them 3 years, I have to kind of dispute that too. I mean, Roman, he's not really a fighting champion to me. The people that was around him made him the tribal chief. Now, I'm not saying that Roman has not improved. He has improved. But as far as a workhorse like Seth Rollins, I'm sorry. Don't come on this podcast and disrespect him. Like, do not come on this podcast and disrespect Seth Rollins and say, no, Seth Rollins shouldn't be number 1. It should be Roman. Roman hasn't even defended his title that much. What are we talking about here? That's what I'm talking about. That tribalism BS. I cannot stand about some of these. Excuse me. I'm just saying that Seth Rollins has worked his ass off. And for you to sit up here and to say, oh no, Seth shouldn't even be number 1. It should be Roman. Just because you have a t-shirt on and you running around the house talking about I'm the number 1 daddy. No, we ain't doing that today. Seth Rollins should get his damn fucking flowers. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wait a second.
Well, wait. Okay.
Can I finish?
No. Let me move on. Let me move on to that whole list. I agree with you, Mr. Enforcer. How in the fuck Will Ospreay is not in the top 10? This man has had banger after banger after banger. Even when you have seen him on pay-per-view, if you've seen him on TV, every time he is in a match, he has a banger. So why in the fuck Cody Rhodes is even at number 10? He should be at number 17. The only thing he came to do is have a stupid ass match with a dirty bottom like what's his name? Dominic Mysterio. We're gonna count that shit. And then as far as like Brock Lesnar goes, really moving on. Then he lost to the biggest match of his career. The biggest match of his career. He lost to Roman Reigns. How in the fuck is he in the top 10? Because he ended racism and slavery?
He's with Martin Luther King.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, you're entitled to your own opinion. But once again, I would give Seth his due. He didn't even have a title for like the last 5 years. Came in, got a new title, been a workhorse ever since. And on top of that, he is very, very entertaining. On top of that, so
I need to dive in here.
We're gonna have wait.
Yeah, now everybody want to fucking dive in now.
Wait. Hold on. If y'all cool with it, I want to see if T.O. wants to have a rebuttal first.
That's cool.
He made the Roman. He initially made the Roman comment, and then we'll have everyone jump in.
Uh-oh. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
There we go. I just wanted to give you your just due before we get
started. Let me fall in real quick. First of all,
get him. Go ahead, talk, brother.
First of all, give honor to God who had in my life, to my wife, my beautiful wife, and my son TP3, and Deacon Ziggy, and Deacon Enforcer, and then our assistant and our visiting pastors Luke and Joe. All right. Even though you're right, what you said about Seth, he has been a workhorse. He really has been. He's been busting his ass. But let me ask you this: as much as he's been busting his ass, have you still have Roman pause in our mind or in our mouths? At the end of the day, we have been. Why isn't Roman here? Bray passed away. May Bray rest in peace. What did people say? Why wasn't Roman there? Roman this, Roman that. You're right. Seth has been busting in his ass. Seth has been putting on biggest. Seth has been putting people in seats. You're right. He really has been. But at the end of the day, the bloodline has been the number one motherfucking story that's been shoved down our throats. Pause. Been the number one story that we've been talking about for the last 3 motherfucking years. So regardless of the fact, no matter how you shape, form it, mold it, think about it, your opinion does matter. You're right, because you vote and you're a good American motherfucking citizen. By the end of the fucking day, a spade is spade. It is what it is. Roman is still the top motherfucking name, still the top motherfucking thing that's in our fucking head. When is he gonna lose it? Who's gonna be the one? It's gonna be Jay. It's gonna be this guy. It's gonna be that guy. It's gonna be this guy. It's gonna be Joe. It's gonna be Mary. It's gonna be Mother Teresa. We still wonder who is it going to be. Even with the Rock, even with the Rock came in this weekend and dropped in those motherfucking seeds. What have we been talking about? Roman Reigns, Rock, Roman Reigns. How can we get Roman Reigns out? What's the scenarios? What can night 1 be? What can night 2 be? How can they figure this out? What could have done different with the Rock and Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman in the background on the phone with him? Has anybody done that with Seth Rollins right now? Has anybody done that with Seth Rollins right now?
Seth Rollins is not the face of the company, and I'm wondering where the face of the company is at.
For the last 3 years, what we've gone through with Roman Reigns, in the last, and from the criteria of this list, have we been mentioning Seth Rollins' name as much as we've been doing Roman Reigns?
I mean, because y'all,
yes,
y'all so.
No. It's a yes or
no
question.
But I have a rebuttal behind that, though.
Answer the question first. It's a yes or no.
No, exactly. But at the same time, y'all so busy. See, y'all so busy being on Roman's dick. You ain't worried about everybody else, though.
Sir, you have to let him finish his statement. You can't just.
No, go ahead. Okay.
Digress yourself.
Okay. Digressing.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor. No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Now I'm just going to say this. Okay, everything that T.O. just said, that's fine. You know, Roman has been the forefront, you know, for the last 3 years. I get it. I still feel that he's overrated. they give him this tribal chief and everything that comes with it, which is fine. That's cool. But for me, you have to have not only be the face of the company, but I'm gonna ask you a question. When was the last time we even said that Roman? And then we're not talking about the bloodline. So we're talking about Roman, not the bloodline. Okay, +2. Okay, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about a bundle deal. This is not Spectrum. Okay, so I just want to know your tribal chief. You know, the one that you have that you run around naked with them t-shirts and shit. I just want to know, when was the last time we even talked about Roman even having match of the year?
I want to go.
And no, not you. I'm talking about the dude over there that loves Roman. It's well documented you love Roman. I just want to know.
I never said that.
As good as he is.
Words in my mouth.
Hold on.
Your Honor, objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Misleading the witness. Misleading the witness, Your Honor. Misleading the witness.
Point of information.
Objection, Your Honor. Misleading the witness.
Damn it.
Hey. I watched a lot of motherfucking Law and Order, and I'm a felon, so I know my shit.
I bet. And I watch a lot of Eric May too. Point of information.
I know my way. I know motherfucking courtroom. All right, objection. Thank you. So first of all, one, never said that I love Roman. Never said that. Never.
But you have his T-shirt though.
Hold on, sir. You had your time. It's on me. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Thank you.
This is not Smackdown, sir.
Thank you.
Not Smackdown.
But no, seriously, I never said I love him. So what? I buy a T-shirt. So what? No, I mean, I have a shit ton of action figures. Doesn't matter. Know what I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. He has not had match of the year. You're right. He has not had match of the year. But I said that match of the year. So you tell me that out of the whole year, all of Seth's matches are for match. They leverage more for match of the year, because out of all his matches, who do we still fucking talk about? Who are we still sitting there mind-boggling about? It's Roman. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting there trying to sit there and say I'm a Roman mark, because I'm not. I don't pop when the Roman comes off. Pause. It comes out. I don't pop. I don't. But at the end of the day, right now, what you're doing is, you know what? You are entitled to your opinion, and I respect your opinion. But right now, you're doing apples to fucking oranges right now.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Am I? Because first of all, in order for you to be
doing apples to oranges right now, you're more of a motherfucking a fucking cutie to a motherfucking pineapple. Mind you, a pineapple is not even a fucking fruit; it's a fucking berry.
I am very uncomfortable with what you just said.
Pineapples.
Pineapple is a fucking berry. It's not a fucking apple.
Very uncomfortable what you just said to me. I say I'm highly uncomfortable, Your Honor. I really move to strike.
All right, let's get one I guess on.
Joe.
All right, I'm done.
Hey, Joe, I'll tag you in. Hot tag.
Joe.
There we go.
All right. Here we go. Now,
don't be petty.
I'm not being petty. I'm not. Let me get it out first.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay. Here we go. So, Roman Reigns, over the past 3 years, has wrestled a total of probably 30 matches. Can we agree on that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get. Yeah.
All right. Now, if you ask the average American citizen who they know as a wrestler, let's just say in the 90s, who do you think they would say?
They would say Hogan easily.
Oh.
Hogan, Rock. I mean, are we talking about early?
I already know where he going with this.
I already know where he going with it.
Oh, Luke, my friend. It is not. Listen. You said about a 5-star match. Often wrestlers with a lot of ability have great matches. That's just what they do. Mm-hmm. For example, Shawn Michaels has had 5-star matches. One Bret Hart has had 5-star matches. I can tell you who doesn't have a 5-star match. Hulk Hogan doesn't have a 5-star match. He had time to
Of course not. He's trash.
Wait. wait. You didn't let me finish. You wait, Christopher.
All right,
wait your turn.
All right, Joseph. Okay, all right.
Now Hogan may be a racist, and he may be a jerk and an asinine idiot. But as WWE champion for damn near 4 years, he was one of the most polarizing figures in wrestling, period.
Yep.
Indeed.
So when you say Pro Wrestling Illustrated, top 500, Roman Reigns doesn't have to give you a 5-star match. And I'm not saying you, Chris, I'm saying like you as a fan. When he steps 1 foot into the arena and does the one thing and the 12-minute intro, people lose their minds because we had to deal with Blue-Eyed Roman, Cancer Roman, Big Dog Roman, and all of a sudden he's found it, and we love it. You know why we love it? Because we just love it. It don't make sense. It don't have no rhyme or reason. The colors are red and black, and those are my favorite colors. So yeah, I have a Bloodline shirt. I don't give a damn. Roman Reigns' only good match this year was with Cody. I'll give you that. This ain't up to me. This ain't my list. Roman Reigns, let's do math. Roman Reigns.
We ain't doing that.
As Hulk Hogan in this era. That's just what it is. Except without the racism and the weird black undertones and the gay remarks. That's it.
Let me get tagged in here. So.
No, I'm tagging Luke.
Let me get tagged in here because
I'm sorry, Forster. I'm sorry.
You ain't gonna even tap yet. You ain't gonna hot tag your next door neighbor.
Nah, because he lives here. He lives here. That's why.
I do live here.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
go ahead, man.
I agree with my Chi-Town brother. Okay, because simply Roman and Hogan, they just have that same it factor. He is the Hogan of this era. And then you really think about it. You look when Seth come out. You look when Roman comes out. Listen to the reaction. Roman has that bigger than life, like he just has that bigger than life entrance. Seth, it's like, yeah, you a star, cool. But Roman is on a whole nother level. Like he said, he doesn't need to have a 5-star match. But listen to this. Who gave Roman and Seth their best match of the year? Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. So for Roman to not really wrestle that much, it doesn't matter because if you really look at it, when you're the top champion, he's making this title feel very special. The champion doesn't need to be on every week. So that's why Seth Rollins is going with this whole, I'm going to be a fighting champion and I'm going to be on every week and you're going to see what a real... Great. You're trying to do the opposite of what Roman is doing. However, you're still not the best wrestler. You're still not the best person that's bringing in the most money. Seth is not filling those seats up. I guarantee you it's Roman. When Roman is being announced that he's going to be there, them tickets is going to sell out, I guarantee.
Y'all in Wisconsin.
Okay, hold on. Now,
so I'm just going to just say that. Okay.
Now I got 2 flips of the coin on this one because I'm gonna say for both of them right now. For Roman reminds me of an old school champion. You just said Hulk Hogan. We did not see Hulk Hogan on every damn wrestling challenge, superstars, all that shit. We know we had to pay to see Hulk Hogan. And if Hulk Hogan come on a superstars or wrestling challenge, it was a big thing because it's a rare moment. It's like Ric Flair back in the day. It was a rare moment. Yep. I get that's the old school way, and it seemed like it works because when they was trying to feed Roman down our damn throat, we did not like it. We did not like that vegetable at all. We booed it. We didn't want
I love that cucumber, by the way.
Excuse Lord Jesus, but he is making. Damn,
I'm sorry.
Focus shit.
I'm sorry.
But when he became the tribal chief over the pandemic, and we saw this build up, and when we finally got fans, they like Roman now and all this stuff. So what's the next best thing you do with Roman? Take him away. Make the fans hate it. Make the fans like that. But on the flip side with Seth is a workhorse. He's for today's fan base. That you get to see the champion every week. That he put the banger matches, and not only the banger matches. Let's not forget this man had 80,000 people singing his song for fucking 5 to 10 minutes to face Logan Paul, who is not a fucking wrestler, by the way. who well, he's good though. I ain't gonna shut him out. He's good, but
didn't Luke say that not to
no.
But didn't Luke just say about 2 minutes ago that Seth doesn't have that big star presence like Roman, but yet you just said that they were serenading him with his song.
People sing Jericho songs.
So wait.
Dude,
that's what I
dude,
said. Hold on.
No bullshit.
We are not talking about
y'all. Let him force to finish. Let him force to finish, y'all.
That's why I said Seth is for today's fan base. That's the social media fan base. That he listen. Think about this for a minute. 2 years ago, Seth was not getting this type of reaction. Seth was not even nowhere near this reaction. We was getting sick of Seth with his goody two shoes, go on fucking Twitter, put his foot in his mouth, and all this shit. Now this dude, he dressed outrageous. He's fucking coming out with these he must be Becky Lynch fucking clothes, coming out with the belt, stand there, entertainment wise, fucking hilarious. And then after that, he got the talent to give you these matches. So the reason I think he got voted for this shit because he finally gets it. He finally put it together, and the fan base helped him get to number one. Other than that, it could have been either way. We did this before. On this damn list when it was Kenny Omega number one and Roman was number two, and then the next year Roman became number one. We did this before. That's why I said this fucking list is just opinionated. Because we could go either way. We got two sides of this coin. Roman's for the old school title guys that, hey, you want to see me? It's going for the big bucks. And if I do come on Raw, SmackDown, it's for get those numbers up, get everybody, put those ones up, and everybody, hey, he made it to our town, yay! And then you got fucking Seth, who is for today's fans who want to see their champion every damn week and fucking fighting and all this shit. That's why I said, your opinions are great. Your opinions are right, spot on. That's why you could have went either way for number one, number two. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Take it away. It's all y'all.
No, I'm good. No, like I mean,
I
agree.
No, I'll say one thing. What you said. You said that. Oh yeah, everybody TP3's in the building.
Why is he looking like that?
Like I see more black people.
Yeah, look, he see all the action figures in the back, and he wants one.
But
nah. So one of your main arguments was that he had 80 some odd thousand people sing his song, right? Right?
Go ahead.
Lenny Williams came out with "Cause I Love You" in 1975. And you will tell me that every black person still sings that motherfucking song for 7 motherfucking minutes. So anything that he sings, people sing for a fucking 15, 20 minutes over it don't fucking matter. It matters.
Joe, stop it, Joe. Hey, man, cover the baby ears. All that.
Yeah, right. You like right in my nephew's ears right there. The football game over.
I'm his father.
You are a bad influence. I just want you to know that.
I hope his first word is fuck. I swear to God.
Right.
He'll be a motherfucker. And my wife's gonna fucking divorce me off that shit. But I digress. But at the end of the day, it all matters. At the end of the day, what you said was right. But Seth did have everybody singing his song. But so did Lenny Williams in 1975 and 2023. And you cannot tell me that that song comes on that near nada of y'all ain't gonna sing that song. It doesn't matter.
It's in our DNA.
A song does not matter. A song does build up to the fact that at the end of the day, if you get told that Roman's gonna be in your town, it's gonna fill up.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna get you this because since you brought that up,
no, you're not. You don't give me nothing. Your Honor, no further question, Your Honor.
We not in that court right now. So you said since it don't matter, since it don't matter, I'm gonna have to bring him up since y'all said don't bring AEW up. But I got to. Chris Jericho should have been home by now. Every time he come out, everybody get ready to sing that goddamn Judas song.
No,
other than that, we don't want to see Chris Jericho.
No,
everybody was mad when it was Chris Jericho against Ospreay.
I'm not French. So don't say we. I'm not French.
Right now,
I'm American. I'm American.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't want to see Chris Jericho against Sammy. But you know what?
That's you. But that's you.
New York is going. But New York is going to rock. New York is gonna rock when that damn Judas song come on.
But that's your opinion. The main word came out your mouth just now was, "I don't."
But this is why I just said.
But that's where we get things fucked up.
Seth is for today's fan base.
According to who? According to who?
According to today, the argument we just had.
Where are you getting these news saying that it's ours?
Y'all said Roman is number one because when his ass come on the show, he bring up the numbers. Is that what y'all just said? When Roman's coming,
that's what I said.
That's what Luke said.
He's a special attraction,
and it's
the man. He's the man, right?
True.
Yeah. That's why I said on that coin. That's the old school method that still fucking works.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in today's fan base, and this is a fact because we are talking about a man who's on TV every week, who's fucking defending that belt. That's what the fans want today. They want to fight and champion. Some of us, like me, my old ass, is used to a champion not being there until the pay-per-view. Because that's what I used to work.
But let me tell you, even with Seth being that fighting champion, I'm tired of him being champion already.
We all are.
I am ready to see. Give the belt to Nakamura. There are so many.
Let me. Can I ask the question? Okay, so you just said that you're already tired of Seth Rollins already. It's only been like 6 months. I've been tired of Roman Reigns for the longest. It's time for him to pass down that belt. I'm wondering why in the fuck did you build Jay for the last 3 years only for him to lose to Roman 3 times? And then you take him back and put him on Raw for him to get a standing ovation, and then for Roman to go back home and sit on his ass and then say, "Hey, on October 27, 2023, he's going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin." And do you think that this nigga right here is going to SmackDown?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because you had to work that day, Chris. You had to work that day, and they won't let you off. You took too many days off.
The thing about this is a lot. Like, see, you like Luke, you said you're getting tired of Seth Rollins being champion. And Chris just said he was sick of damn Roman being champion a damn year and a half ago, probably less than that. My thing is this: long title reigns could be very exhausting sometimes. It's not like I said, it's not like the old days when like Hulk Hogan be champion for 4 years. Everybody wrestling today is very impatient. They turn their back. They turn their back on most champions once they pass the 6-month part anyway.
Yeah.
Look at.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be anyway. I mean, like Stone Cold, Triple H, Rock, Kurt Angle, they had like 6-month reigns, and it made sense. And they were like really, really good with their title reigns. For some reason, they decided to say, "Oh, well, we're gonna make this match." You know what? Hold on. I heard a new report, and I'm only taking it with a grain of salt. Roman is not supposed to lose his championship until like 2025.
Where do you hear that from?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I'll get into that later in the show.
Joe. But that's the goal.
Goal for what?
Because it's the payoff.
Because the payoff for payoff for what?
The color isn't about what color that belt is. It's the green that's gonna go when these guys.
I don't give a fuck about that belt looking like a damn Mitch. Oh, shit. I'm just
listen.
Let him cook.
Roman makes money. Roman makes controversy.
Finally.
He breathes past.
Finally.
The reason why you're sick of Seth is because you see him every single week with the same promo about some random dude that's trying to get the title now.
But doesn't Roman does the same thing though?
Wait. You can't come for Roman. You know
how the hell you gonna sit up here and gonna tell me I can't come for Roman?
No. I'm not saying not you. I'm saying as a wrestler, you can't go out there and cut a promo on Roman. He's not there, and he ain't gonna see you for 3 or 4 weeks. And then by then you're not gonna matter. So it really doesn't fucking matter what you do at this point or whatever. Flair, Hogan, Bruno, those guys waited till 2 months and then they wrestled. Dusty, Macho Man, some of those other guys, week after week were wrestling, and those are the guys we love because we see them week after week and they give us good product. There's a difference. Roman Reigns, Eddie Murphy. You know you're gonna get a hell of a show. It's gonna be amazing. He's funny as fuck all the time. Seth Rollins, Kevin Hart. Every week you see Kevin Hart, Instagram Live, Twitter Live, YouTube Live. You see him all the time. He gets funny. He gets stale sometimes. You can't catch him in moments.
Joe, you telling me that Roman Reigns is not stale? He damn sure is not that great. Bro, why you trying to make him
how
be?
How can he be stale when we don't see him?
You're right, but when we do see him, he's stale than the motherfucker. So you can't compare him to Eddie Murphy.
You can't say he's stale. Listen, you can say he's stale if there's no reason.
Now Michael Epps, yes, is stale as fuck. But I digress. Okay, all right.
But at the same token, Roman Reigns has put himself in such a pinnacle of wrestling hierarchy that he's literally gotten the Brock Lesnar schedule times 7. Like I don't want to show up there. And what day?
I mean, very much so. You might as well call him a coasting champion. You might as well call him that. No, he's a champion that surfs and doesn't get off the board anytime soon.
He is a father of 5 kids with his beautiful wife, and he is enjoying his time. Okay? He's not losing that championship in 2025 because
bang, just like that.
They want to bring him.
But once again, the thing is, it's like you can have him as your champion, and then I'm gonna give it to whoever's next. You can have him as your champion, but this man is a very consequential champion. What you are saying is very true. However, there are layers to when you have a champion this long term. Yes, it's unprecedented. We have never seen this in our generation. However, if you do not have a backup plan on who is going to be the next person to take Roman's place, you're going to have a problem. What the WWE is having a problem now. Now everybody, hold on. Everybody mama up there talking about fucking Cody, right? When The Rock came back, everybody talking about fucking Roman versus Rock. And what did I just say about 2 minutes ago? It's about building new stars, right? Okay, you can have fucking Cody. You can have him. He ended racism and slavery and the independence and all that other bullshit. But my whole thing is this. The WWE does not know how to build new stars. They try to build new stars, and what they do, they turn that shit to Nickelodeon.
Hey, well, let me ask you.
But I digress.
Let me ask
Moving
you.
on.
Are they talking about Rock versus Seth? Nowhere near.
No, they talk about Rock versus.
Exactly. No. But thing is, even with The Rock, like I said earlier, even with The Rock, they're saying Rock versus Roman night 1 because why? Because Rock and Roman do not need what? A title for that story to be told. Exactly. So this is, I said in the chat, let's just flip it like this. Night 1, all right? 2 different scenarios, actually 4 scenarios, all right? Scenario number 1, night 1, Rock versus Roman. Roman goes over. Roman gets too much of a big head, takes Cody lightly. Cody goes over. All right, another scenario. Rock versus Roman, night 1. Roman loses. Roman is in his head. Cody capitalizes it. Boom, Cody wins. At the
you mean like in the same night or night 2?
No, night 1, Roman versus Rock, Cody, and then keep that. At the end of the day,
so Roman gonna wrestle twice.
Has to be lost. The title has to be lost on night 2.
Why is he wrestling 2 nights in a row? Like that makes no sense.
Story.
But guess what that does?
What story? Wait. What story are we talking about? We talking about Cody's or we talking about Roman's?
It's 2 stories right there of legacy. That's where y'all fucking getting fucking misconstrued.
Wait. Cody.
What you guys want is, oh yeah, I want this beautiful wrestling thing and chocolate pudding pops and roofies and everything. No, at the end of the day, it's all about sitting there and what's the asses in seats. So you're gonna tell me
make that short, please.
That Roman and Rock, you think that Roman and Rock are not gonna sit there and sell out night 1? If we were told that Roman and Rock are gonna main event night 1, it's not gonna sell out.
It's gonna sell out.
I didn't say that.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
It's already sold out. But my whole thing is.
No. We're not talking about you personally. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm not talking about Willis personally, because Willis has this thing about Roman. I get it. You don't like Roman? That's fine. It's like you not liking Roman.
Who is Willis?
It's like you not fucking voting. If you didn't vote, then then if you didn't vote, then you have
never.
nothing to say. So it's good. Nobody brainwashed. We talk about spade. It is what it is. If you don't watch the material because they're Roman, all right then. Went to the next topic. You only sit there and fill our line about how much you don't like Roman. It's good.
This is not about me not liking Roman.
I think not you, Chris. Not you.
I'm cooking right now. I got the
Ziggy.
I got the
Ziggy, wait. Go right back to flags after this. Ziggy, put me on right back.
You got it, bro.
Real quick.
Yeah, go.
Put me on right back.
High tag.
Oh, wait. Willis. What you talking about, Willis? Okay, go to red flag.
High tag. But at the end of the day, I'm saying night one, if we're being told that Roman and Roman and Rock are going to headline night one, it's going to sell out automatically. We all know that. And if we're told that Roman and Cody for the title, for main event, it's going to sell out. At the end of the day, it's going to happen. We waited a whole fucking year for Cena and Roman, and they didn't fucking wrestle. We were Cena and Rock. Remember Cena and Rock? A whole year of promos. No.
Yeah, and the match itself was disappointing.
But it doesn't. But it happened, right? And we all were like this at the edge of my seats, like this, like fucking marks, like we were like this, like yeah. No, why? Because there was no other fucking alternative, so we were like this. Yeah. So at the end of the day, let it happen. It's gonna happen. You know what I mean? He is the forefront of our old frontal. Pause.
So I'm just. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I'm just listening.
Who I'm bringing?
I think it was good.
If Roman wrestles twice, that diminishes the world title.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's the champion, it diminishes it automatically. I mean, it does make storyline wise. Let him wrestle twice. To me, he should have done that last year, but then I really enjoyed the tag match. But I mean, right now you can't even say who's even going to be in the world title picture. Could it be Gunther versus Seth or Gunther versus Cody, whoever could be. But if Roman wrestles twice, especially like, do you really think that the money is Rock versus Roman? No matter what the Cody story is, the money's Rock versus Roman. So why would they put that as night one? To me, that doesn't make sense. So
that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, that's like over glazeration. That's basically what it is.
What the fuck is glazeration?
I don't know. I can't spell that, bro. I can't spell
Ziggy, real quick. Chris, you said glazeration? Chris, your God.
Yes, over glazeration. Yes,
right there, and he can hear you.
Over glazeration. That's basically what it is.
Watch your potty mouth. Your godson is right there, and he can fucking hear you. Jesus.
Glazeration is a crazy word. Go back to
exactly.
What does that mean?
It means too much fucking glaze. That's basically what it is.
No need for glazeration in this country. Calm down.
Is that what Mary J. Blige said?
I swear I was about to say that shit.
Holleration.
Jesus.
What? Are
you done, sir?
I'm done.
All right, Tone.
Okay, let me say one more thing. After
all I was going to say was, instead of having 2 nights, like y'all said, it would diminish the world title. How about Cody fucking finish his story before WrestleMania, and then we get the money match between Roman and Rock? Because again, that match don't need no belt. It's about the bloodlines, about the little lay they have around their neck and stuff.
The bloodline doesn't even exist anymore, though.
But the faction don't. But the dynasty, the Samoan dynasty, that shit's still in effect, and he still think he's the head in charge. So you got to knock Roman down a peg, and Rock must be the Samoan savior to do it. Because
but I really feel that Rock should have made his intentions clear. Like, so we have like a forecast of like what to expect. You can't just come randomly on a Smackdown talk about if you're Smack, which is cool. I loved it. You know, when I seen it, I popped out of my motherfucking seat. I love The Rock. However, it's like you can't just come on randomly and then he's talking about, oh yeah, shut your bitch ass up or whatever, which was great, by the way. You know, when he said this shit to Austin Theory. But my whole thing is it's just we still don't know what role, literally, we don't know what role The Rock is going to play. We don't know if he's going to be fighting for the title.
We know what he's doing, guys. We know what he's doing. He said it Saturday fucking morning. He said it Saturday fucking morning.
Hold on. The WWE dropped the ball on that because if you think about all these backstage promos, you got Paul Heyman shaking LA Knight hand. Why the fuck they couldn't walk up to The Rock when he was giving kumbaya hugs to John Cena? Why he couldn't? Paul Heyman sneaky. He could have came like just in the background. You know how WWE like to do little things in the background. He could have been in the background just looking like Carl Roman Reigns, some shit like that. You could have planted a seed.
It could have been, and that would have been perfect.
Yeah, but the seed was planted on Saturday morning.
I'm about to say,
the seed was planted Saturday morning, though. No, it was Saturday morning. The seed was there.
No, the seed was planted Friday morning.
No, it was Saturday morning.
No. On Friday morning.
Boy, let him finish. Go ahead.
On Friday morning on Pat McAfee's show. It was Friday on Pat McAfee's show on Friday.
Oh yeah,
morning.
No, you're right. My bad.
Pat McAfee asked that question. And he said he told us that it was already locked in for WrestleMania 39, but my man recovered for the purple titty, and that's why they had to fucking squash it.
Indeed.
Okay.
Purple titty.
If they were smart back then, it just said, hey, we kind of messed up when you got injured. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a long drive where your story gonna end up for WrestleMania 40 and had that shit locked up for WrestleMania 39. Either way, you're gonna have a big night because you had the first night of WrestleMania was the hot night. The tag team match, and then you had the next night you had Rock and Roman, but again, the E said fuck it, we promised this man the title match at WrestleMania, purple titty or not, we gonna give him his match. We ain't say he's gonna win, just gonna give him his match, so you can shut the fuck up, So
right, and that's when he finished his story when he got his match that he could not win to his daddy, his daughter, or his daughter that's going to grow up. She didn't get a title. Dustin didn't get a title. The bitch that he was fucking around with in polka dot panties, whatever, didn't get a fucking title shot. My whole thing is like Cody's that story or chapter 6 subtitles, whatever. That shit ended at WrestleMania. He does not need another story. If he's going to come back, it should be a redemption story. But we are not talking about Cody. What is Cody doing now? This motherfucker is advocating for the motherfucker that was beating his ass.
So who beats Roman? If it's not Cody, who beats Roman?
Three things.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Three things. Before y'all, because listen, all of these takes about wrestling are beautiful. I love them. They're so great. Let me just give you 3 scenarios that might just happen. One, is SAG still on strike?
Who?
Yes. SAG, yeah, still on strike.
Yes. Rock is unemployed right now. Yes, very much so.
Rock needs to check. So if
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah,
I agree.
Also, his niece came back, and his niece was advocating to go back to WWE for a long time, cousin. And everybody was like, no, you're unsafe and everything else. Then all of a sudden, she comes back, and then Rock shows up on Friday. Three. Who has to beat Roman? Who is intricately tied up to Roman enough to where the lineage of both their families are tied up into this? I'll tell you who. It's freaking Cody Rhodes. And it has to be a long driven out story because that's what his daddy did.
That should have happened at WrestleMania 39.
No, it shouldn't have happened.
Once again, over glazerization. That's what it is.
It's what Flair did with You're in. Stop saying glazeration.
I'll tell you right now, if I say that shit tomorrow, Chris, I'm calling you, bro.
If I walk into work tomorrow and someone says something, I'm like, yo, glazeration in this room is crazy. I'm just looking fuck out.
Hey, I got a question. Are we still talking about the PWI? Because we've been on that shit for hours.
No, we're gonna move on to some other shit.
But just to follow up on what Joe said, but didn't people say Cody didn't go through enough struggle if he just went in and won the
He still didn't go through enough struggle.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this before we go. I don't know. I think Chris went to public school one night because I was homeschooled. Chris went to the public school because if you
I could
read
tell.
chapter books, there's more than one chapter in the book. So obviously.
Oh, okay. So let me ask you this: since you were so privileged, okay. So I was talking about in wrestling terms. So what? So we have to go all the way to what chapter 100 for Cody? I mean, like what do we have to do?
We're like on chapter.
I mean, I could have swore it was like maybe 2 chapters. Maybe you come back.
6.
Hold on. We come back, but first he broke his teeth. That was on chapter 1, right? And then he comes back for the redemption story, right? He gets the title. That's chapter 2. Maybe chapter 3, maybe the rematch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like number 3. But you talking about all the way to fucking 100. I'm not talking about that shit.
You're reading a Goosebump book. It's fine. I understand.
You so lying. I was talking about the laws of power. I was talking about the laws of power.
Hey, listen. This is
and Elside was great, by the way.
Free zone. You're fine. It's okay. You and Floyd Mayweather got tweeted by the same person. It's fine.
You know what? You sit here and you trying to come for me, but yet you haven't specified like how many chapters that this man had to go through to get a fucking title.
I'll digress. It's fine.
You digress and you sit your ass in the corner.
Why you mad?
How about that?
Why you mad?
Why you mad? I'm being serious too. I'm laughing at you.
Why are you mad?
All right. So what's the next? What's the next topic? We done with the PWI. What we got next, Chris?
So let's get into the. You know what? Fuck Raw. Fuck SmackDown. We already knew that the Rock came back. So let's just get into the tea. So
damn.
I'm about to say Jobber Slam. What the fuck? Grand Slam is this week on AEW. One of their biggest shows on Dynamite, like every year or whatever. So I don't have the lineup now. I don't think they actually have the whole match card or whatever, but Grand Slam. But one of them, or actually 2. But we need to give this guy.
Yes.
We have to give him his props.
Yes.
That promo that he did on Collision was fucking awesome, dude. Like, you will never get a promo like this in the WWE. You'll probably get like a promo talking about, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it, even though he beat my butt. I don't know how many times. I'm talking about some fucking, I'm on some glazeration shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
A t-shirt.
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor.
Say it.
Because he wasn't saying that same shit when Seth and motherfucking Finn Balor were doing their promos. He was fucking glazeration over Finn and fucking Seth Rollins promos.
What are you talking about?
You say in WWE. You just said verbatim in the WWE you would not get this type of promo.
I'm talking about. Listen.
No, Chris.
I know what he's talking
got
about,
you,
Chris.
motherfucker. I got you.
Yeah, I know.
You're talking about
Seth and Finn. You glazeration over that promo. Oh, Seth called him this, and he did this, and he did that. You did. Tone, am I right or wrong?
I mean, sir, when I talk about, first of all, there are 2 versions. Number 1, theirs was PG-13. Okay, they were PG-13 while you trying to come for me and my scalp. Okay.
2 whole motherfucking years. I got you one time, motherfucker.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You tried it, but you came up short. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about you.
You mad?
Anyway,
you mad.
all I'm saying is that promo was rated R.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm like, get greedy with your promos. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you're not going to see. Well, it depends on like what storyline or whatever, like the one that my co-host tried to come for me for. That was rated PG-13. I loved it. It could have been a little bit more grittier, but I enjoyed it. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to come for me for?
Before you do. Let me go on this before you do, because y'all be going back and forth. But this is Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston is one of the rawest motherfuckers in wrestling. And if you from New York, y'all know how he talk and how he's straight to the point. And that dude, I think They beat to him at least 7, 8 times. This is real to him when it comes to Claudio. This is heated. They gonna be in his backyard. This is the time for y'all to pull that fucking trigger. I'm sick of them getting him all these good ass spots and then have him lose. This is it. And
he has to win. I think he really, really needs to win.
They put a title that he loves dearly. It's from Japan. It's from Japan.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
He loves this title. So this is it. You got the big audience in your hometown against your biggest rival for the past decade. Like this dude was talking major shit when he was in WWE as Cesaro. So this is it. If y'all don't pull the trigger and get Eddie Kingston to have this moment, I don't know what Tony Khan got his. I don't know what Tony Khan got his green book, but goddamn it, you got to do something to replace what the fuck you had for Eddie Kingston. This is it. This is the moment.
Tony has been taking some L's. Not gonna lie. Even matter of fact, Tony, from my understanding, lied about the All In.
He did.
I don't know. I still don't know. We all don't know. We're going by fucking dirt sheets, and dirt sheets, they always have their fucking agendas or whatever.
Wait.
But this
lie about.
Go ahead.
What did he lie about?
He lied about the attendance record. It was supposed to be 81,011 or something like that. It turned out to be 72,000.
Yeah, just like WrestleMania 3. Which is actually 82,000.
Yeah, which sucks because people are talking about the numbers and that they lied and different things like that, but we're still not giving them their praise and their adulation for.
Hey, we're not. Yeah.
How old is AEW? 4 years old?
5 years old.
5 years old, and you got 72,000 butts in seats. That should be applauded. You know what I'm saying?
It should be applauded, but it got taken away by CM Punk.
But this is the thing, and I was just about to say that, T.O., because again, just like the year before, they had a great show in Chicago at All Out. And what was we talking about? We're not talking about the return of MJF with the Devils, whatever that shit. We're talking about the damn Brawl Out. Now they had the biggest show in their company history. They did numbers that no one said they couldn't do. They said, "Oh, y'all can't do WrestleMania numbers." They did WrestleMania numbers. I don't give a fuck if it was in the States or overseas. They did the numbers. Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. Wrestling is booming. Let's move on. But no, we can't celebrate because as soon as the show ends, we get reports, or during the show actually, we get reports that Jack Perry and CM Punk got into it right before his damn match. It's because he said "Cry Me a River." Really, CM Punk really feel
real glass.
And my
real glass. Right.
And my brothers from Chicago. I really gotta ask y'all this because y'all from Chirac. I gotta ask y'all this. Is this
not Chirac?
Is this dude really a messiah in Chicago? What the hell? Like he can't.
Hey.
I was asking because
we got some Chicago guys on the panel today.
That's why I'm asking because it's like he can't do no wrong.
Luke or Joe? Which one we going? Luke.
All right, I'll take it. Like I was at the United Center when CM Punk returned at Rampage, and like
I was too.
See, the feeling
I was too
in that building was just insane. But it's like, man, he's our Michael Jordan for wrestling. I mean, if you were there when CM Punk beat Cena at Money in the Bank, like he's giving us these big moments. So for Chicago, like you think of any other wrestler, what wrestler really represents their city like that? No one like Punk. What wrestler, if you think about it, since Punk left WWE, you haven't heard no fans chant any other wrestlers while they're not working there, even in the different cities. So, man, like, let Punk be Punk. If I was him, I would have whooped Jack Perry's butt, too. That little punk, he should have never said nothing to him. But,
wow.
Bro, man, you ain't about to let no kid come to you like that. But
but didn't CM Punk come to Jack Perry like that? Bro, I mean, he came on him on some just. he's a fucking bonfire. Look fucking stupid.
Why you laugh like that, Tom?
Because the reason why I laugh like that because I said this shit on here. I said it where anybody can listen. CM Punk is honest. He's very honest. He'd tell you.
Yeah, he's a fucking bitch. He's a bitch, honest motherfucker. That's what he is.
Christopher.
Chris, calm down. Tranquilo.
Why so much hate?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why I say that CM Punk is a fucking bitch ass nigga is because for the simple fact, my nigga, like I have waited 7 fucking years for you to come back. You didn't come back to the WWE, and you explained that in front of me and Luke. Luke was there, okay. I didn't know him at the time, but I know him now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting up there at the front fucking row. I even touched Phil. See, that's some serious glazerization right there. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is that you were handed a silver fucking platter. Silver platter. You got a title. You got a show. And the only thing we got, you being suspended, you breaking your fucking toe, you breaking your knee, bro, AEW, it does feel like a rock concert, but you didn't have to reenact it. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And if you wanted all of this fucking power, if you wanted to be a fucking bully, maybe you should have beat them fucking bullies when you were getting your ass whooped in fucking Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm very upset with CM Punk, because this whole run was just absolutely a failure.
But you know what? And the thing is, before I let you go on, Joe, let me just say this. The thing is, like he just said, 7 years, and just like Luke said, 7 years, this man's name has been fucking chanted all over wrestling. Not just WWE, wrestling, right? Yeah. Indie shows, Ring of Honor, I remember when I come to Chicago, they was chanting CM Punk, they thought he's going to come there and all that shit. But thing is, and not to mention, I said this once, I'm gonna say it again. His first year back at AEW, he was a good Boy Scout. But we know Phil. Phil he told us he's a jerk. He's a prick. But he's him. And we were just waiting for when it's gonna happen. Now, did I know he's gonna go and have his partner bite one of the King Omega and all that shit? No, we didn't know all that shit's gonna happen, but it is what it is. CM Punk and then Tony Khan, you gonna get blamed for this. You gonna get blamed for this because you could have shut that shit down right there when he was eating those fucking dry ass muffins. The Khan is down.
They were dry as fuck though.
Yo, CM Punk could have been.
The muffins were drier than a Popeye's biscuit.
That's why he was really mad.
Don't talk about them biscuits like that. Yeah, they are dry as fuck. They taste like chalk.
The muffins were drier than Church's biscuit. Church's chicken biscuits.
But CM Punk, Tony Khan could have stopped this shit, being a fucking boss. Tell CM Punk, go in your dressing room, cool down. We're gonna talk about this on Monday or Wednesday when we get to the next town and all this shit. And then I'll go talk to Young Bucks. If he was a fucking boss, CM Punk was still being AEW. The titles have never been stripped. We would have to worry about John Moxley and that promo, calling him Fragile Mind, all that other shit. We would have had probably a still good run. I don't know how long CM Punk body would have hold out, but we would have had a good run. And we had to talk about this year about him all in on the biggest show ever for that company, beating up a young little punk that probably deserved a little spanking too, because he grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. We don't know what happened. Oh goddamn, that's probably what happened right there.
Wow.
I'm just adding photos to the content.
Telling
the story. I'm just adding pictures.
You ain't shit.
I'm sorry.
You pull it up.
I was just adding photos to Tone's story so we can have, photos.
Pull it back up.
His mouth. You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch,
bro. Why is his mouth so big though?
I'll go ahead and hit the I'll go ahead and hit the button on myself.
Bro.
Yeah, you.
Okay, yes. Exit.
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
I'll hit the button on myself.
You know what? Speaking of which, I wanted to show you guys this.
Phil, you straight edge crackhead. You saw that glass spot we did with Hook? Man, it was sick as fuck.
Leave me alone, Jack. I'm getting ready for my match.
Nah, I won't leave you alone. Last time you spoke to me like you were my teacher or some shit. Who the fuck you think you are, huh? Bro, I don't give a damn that you are a veteran of this business. My dad was Luke fucking Perry, and I'm the one who's clapping Anna Jay's fat ass while you and you criminal rednecks friends are playing musical chairs with your dicks every Saturday. So you know what? Maybe next time you can teach me how to not shit myself during my matches, or better, how to not lose a fight against a man who was high as fuck.
Yeah, sure, Jackie boy. Anyway, let me crack a joke. What's dead?
I don't know.
Your dad? Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Son of a bitch, I'm going to fuck you up.
Hey, bro, what the fucking fuck was that, bro?
Lord, bro.
First of all, why is he clapping MJ at his cheeks? Pause. I'm like, when I first heard that, I was like, clapping cheeks?
Clapping and cheeks is crazy.
Okay, so
wait. Tone was in the middle of a point.
No,
go ahead.
Oh my God, I kind of forgot. Oh no, I'm saying if I'm just gonna finish off. If it's always a what if with the situation and what we could have had, but we don't have it no more. But at the same time, how y'all say about Roman Reigns, guess who we still talking about? CM Punk.
And then also to add to your point that CM Punk is supposed to be possibly coming to Survivor Series.
No, they stop. Okay, all right.
We're gonna bring Joe in.
I mean,
Give him Joe.
No, you did. No, you did. Just move me down. Yes. No, you did. You supposed to be you the Crip Glazeration or whatever when it comes to you and Luke Skywalker.
Sir, the Glazeration shit is crazy. Pause. I'm in the minority with CM Punk. I don't like CM Punk. I haven't liked CM Punk since his first match because he was out of shape. He was slow. He wasn't as fast as he should have been, and he just wasn't there. Edge took off for like 5-6 years, came back in this beat. CM Punk came back like shit. Okay, like shit. 2, Punk is who he is. We love CM Punk in Chicago because he's from Chicago. I can't give you a match outside of the John Cena match, the Brock Lesnar match, and maybe not one AEW match comes, not even the Dog Collar match. Because
not the MJF match.
I don't want to argue about it. I don't
right.
Whatever you say is right. I'm not gonna do it.
Just let me finish.
CM Punk is CM Punk's problem. Philip has a problem with just being able to shut his fucking mouth, and he said that over and over again.
Is that what the Chicago people have a problem with?
No.
With shutting their mouths?
No, you need to pause right now and cut your mouth.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dave Chappelle, put your inside voice on, but put your ass outside. Okay.
You know what? I remember you saying that to me. I remember you saying that to me.
Hey Joe, I got you, bro. Hold on, I got you.
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
I got you, Joe.
You raggedy bitch.
Listen,
terrible.
Listen,
it's fucking terrible.
CM Punk dropped the ball on this because he could have literally made millions of dollars in a matter of 2 years, and they could have made AEW the company that he was wanting to make it in the first place if he would just waited. He already fought a bunch of guys that were like, younger, spire, and faster. That Jack Perry match with CM Punk might have been good. I don't know. I don't like Jack Perry either. I get sleepy watching Jack Perry.
This man cooking.
He is. He is indeed.
Let him cook. There we go.
For the first time in his life.
I'm hot.
Yo, Ziggy, hit him the bullshit. Ziggy, hit him the other way.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
CM Punk's matches, like every there's not a memorable AEW match besides the Dog Collar match, bro. His UFC matches are him getting his ass kicked. After he had the concussion, after like 2014 from Ryback, CM Punk ain't been the same. We're holding on to no.
Bro, Ziggy, I need you to hit the other button, please.
I thought it was on here. I'm gonna add it back.
No,
I'm gonna say it. A bullshit.
Who's he gonna wrestle? Who?
But I just want to just. I want to ask you.
Give me a name of who he's gonna wrestle. Who's gonna wrestle as slow as CM Punk? Samoa Joe had to slow down completely to wrestle.
Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes.
I mean, like that's trash.
Almost
trash.
Almost there.
Almost
bullshit?
Our bullshit? Look, Brooks, if you ever go win this podcast, the same thing I said on Hot Take is the same thing I'll say now. Don't you bring your ass to the E. You go sit your ass down somewhere and commentate. You can't do this anymore. It's not
no, see, the over-glazerization of the fans in the WWE is that they want him to come back. No. The glazerization is not a bad word. It's just the thing is that you putting too much icing on your... Anyway, you're putting too much icing. You know what I'm saying? The donut is great. Shut up. I'm trying to do this. My whole thing is that this tribalism shit that I was saying on the top of the podcast or whatever, motherfuckers don't even have a good excuse of why they want CM Punk to come to the WWE. They just saying that, oh, well, he can get a bigger pop over here. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's too much. You're glazing. It's glazerization. That's basically what it is. But nobody don't want. They talk about, oh no, I'm a wrestling fan. You don't want fucking CM Punk to come back to wrestle. You want him to come back because he came from another fucking company that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? So I do not want Phillip Brooks or the coach or whatever to come to the WWE because it's a waste of time. I mean, they fired you on your fucking wedding night.
Let's go.
And yet you still want them. You want to go back? Why?
I don't care what you say.
Bro, I thought that was a fuck.
I thought that was a commercial from Ziggy.
Bro,
I swear to God.
Bro, I thought that was a commercial too. I'm like, bro, I didn't move no pictures. The fuck?
CM Punk is best in the world.
Come back to WWE. You look homeless as fuck right now with that shit on, boy.
Luke,
like your beard and that flag look like you're underneath the fucking.
Don't do that.
Luke, I love you. I'm a rock with CM Punk no matter what.
Luke. You gonna rock with him even though he tried to kill AEW? You still gonna rock with that bitch ass nigga?
Phil is his problem. I mean, Phil is Phil's problem. I get that. However, he's still my guy.
Luke.
Oh my God. He drank the Kool-Aid. Yo, Chris, he drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the Kool-Aid.
No. Sugar, fucking tropical punch, all that shit.
Yo, Tone. Yo, that boy drinking the tropical fancy with a motherfucking Willis over there. They're drinking that tropical fancies over there. Jeez, oh my God. That's crazy.
I mean, but like, so, and shout out to Jay. Jay said that, hold on, let me move this. He said that, but that WWE will bring CM Punk back. Why? I don't know.
They did bring him back already, remember? Backstage?
Hold on.
Yeah, and they told him to get the fuck out. Now that he left AEW, now they want him to come back. I'm telling you, they some two-faced motherfuckers though.
This is the only way that CM Punk comes back. He has to glaze Vince McMahon like crazy. Pause.
No.
He has to get him and Trips have their come to Jesus moment, their kumbaya, and then you got to figure out who's he gonna wrestle, because again, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns sounds good until you watch Roman Reigns carry this mug who can't even do a headlock properly anymore because it hurts to run. Bro,
no, you did.
He can't wrestle no more. His knees is bad. He can't wrestle no more. He can't throw a drop kick. He can't lock up. His knees are bad.
Not the bad knees.
He can commentate. Let him commentate.
You gotta have to make knees great again. I'm trying to tell you.
Make knees great again.
We need to
the thing that Heyman Page does.
He said he got the same knees as Tamina.
He's done. He got the same knees as Tamina. He said it, not me. He ain't got no more knees.
I mean, Tamina knees look like a fucking yield sign. It's
Yo, the motherfucker put the boots on. And listen. Yo. Hey, Joe. Tamina and Phillip Brooks. Phil Brooks put on their boots to check their knees. Check engine light come on. Check engine light.
Look like a deer in headlights.
Amir and Phil Brooks have to lay down to put their boots on to pull them shit down.
Hey. Yo,
you can't bend
over.
I can't breathe.
Yo, Joe.
I
They do it right.
They can't
stuff
bend.
like this.
Listen.
They stuff like go.
Listen, yes. I don't think y'all get it. CM Punk has the knees of a 45-year-old grandma. What's wrong with that? However you want to. Everybody know that one grandma that you know. Streets nasty.
Now you know what? That's crazy. That's crazy that you brought it up because you remember that promo he did on Kevin Nash talking about his knees and it's like the clicker remote control. Now look what happened.
Listen, the UFC itself to train, to be in shape, gets you in some of the best shape of your life. Okay, CM Punk did that shit for 2 or 3 years and came back to AEW full, like he just had Thanksgiving dinner, like he didn't work out at all, like he didn't try. Okay, he wasn't in shape. Listen, as a wrestler, I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Wait, Lala just came in the room. Ruthless Lala, shout out to her. I think wait a minute. Hey, Ziggy, are you in the room? Ziggy. Can you pull up Lala's
yeah, I'm here, bro.
PW 500?
Matter of fact, this
I think she was
invite her on.
I think she was
invite her on.
3 something, right? 4 3.
Lala, do you want to come in? I'll give you the
link
if you want to come in.
Yeah.
Her knees work.
Yes.
She can wrestle.
Yes, she can.
Would you stop talking about fucking knees?
No, I won't stop talking about knees.
467. Shout out to you, sweetie. Shout out to you.
I won't because she can wrestle. She can still do this.
Okay.
We're talking about.
And I said, she said sure.
She sent her invite.
All right.
Wait.
Invite her, Ziggy, and make sure you let the world know she can wrestle. Her knees work.
Hey, Chris.
I'm getting tired of you and these knees. I'm really getting tired of you and these knees, bro.
Yo, Joe, I fucked with you tough. Pause, dude. I fucked with you, bro.
I'm telling you, her knees look like a deer in headlights.
Yo, Joe, you're my new tag team partner, right? Tag team right here. Yo, I'm tagging Joe in, bro. Yo,
I feel bad for anybody got some messed up knees around Joe. That's off.
I know, right? He talking about, hey, your knees sound like a remote control.
Your knees should not sound like bad brakes on a '67 Regal.
God,
damn it. Joe said
sound like buckshots in the morning.
Yo, Chris.
Oh my God,
Chris. This motherfucker said that the knees sound like a roller coaster.
Your knees sound like the Raging Bull, Philip.
Oh, not the Raging. No, it sounds like the American Eagle. Straight up. That's old. That's an old ass ride. For real.
Your knees sound like the Batman ride, Philip. Okay. Stop.
Hey, she said send the link.
I think we should. Hold on. We might have to DM her. Hold on a second.
Oh my God. Son. My man said that his knees sound like Gregory Hines tap dancing.
Shut up.
Knees sound like the intro to an old record player. You know when there's a little creak sound and it makes little scratches sounds or whatever.
You dumb as hell. Okay? You dumb as hell. Hold on, Lala, I got you. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do one.
She must be chatting through your channel, Chris.
All wrestling promoters.
Yo, they said his knees sound like Rice Krispies with the milk freshly poured in.
Hey, Lala, check your Facebook. I'm gonna DM it to you.
Put me out. I'm on fire right now.
T.O. pause, bro.
I'm on fire right now, y'all. Yo.
You
mess with the
stupid as hell.
mess with the,
No. So while we're waiting for Lala to come in,
mess with the
let's go on to the next topic, and then we'll pick up when Lala comes.
His knees sound like buying a piece of church's chicken.
Shut up. Okay.
Why you gotta talk about the shit?
So he said his knees feel like Joe Biden riding a bike.
Okay, we're done. We're done now. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay, come on. Let's get back to code. Okay, all right. Jade Cargill. So Jade Cargill is leaving AEW. This is according to the latest report. I believe her contract ended Friday, and she's supposed to be at the Performance Center, I believe, sometime this week. And she's supposed to skip NXT and go to the main roster.
As she should.
No. Oh my no.
Her star.
Feed her to Bianca.
No.
Her and Bianca, that's the dream match for me.
Feed her ass to
my
Bianca.
Oh shit! Hey girl!
Congratulations, Queen. Congratulations, Queen. How you doing?
Yes,
man. Yo, like I literally actually just got back in the house from being with the bestie. Shout out to Isaiah Wolf. He just successfully defended his pro wrestling or world heavyweight championship successfully. So just got back in from celebrating, had a blast. So like, man, it's I'm kind of still in shock, if that makes sense. This is something that, like, you know, I wanted to happen for a very long time, and you know, me coming back the 22nd of March and of 2022, and really not knowing if I was going to be able to, like, go past, you know, the end of the year because of how my health was, and to be able to be here still and go overseas and go represent you know, go represent the United States as well as CZW, and not only that, but then get back to have my dream match with Mercedes Martinez, and made history by it being the first women's main event match at We Are Wrestling.
Yes.
Now, Lala, I want to ask you a question. So, when you was at Jobber Slam, I asked I forgot, I asked one of your tag team partners, because I know that you were injured, and I wanted to check up on how you were doing. Yeah, how are you doing?
Man, I'm good. So a lot of people have asked me this, and so, like, I gladly tell people what happened, because it's like, you know, hey, it happens. So legitimately, I slept wrong about a good week beforehand, and it got to the point to where the week of I tried to, like, move my arm, and, like, I had, like, a lot of less mobility, and I was like, this don't seem right. Let me go and get checked out. So, you know, went to the ER, got checked out, you know, nothing was broken, everything was good. It was like a muscle strain. So I was like, all right, bet, you know, I'll ice it, you know what I'm saying? Like, put some icy hot on it, you feel me? Like, they'll give me some anti-inflammatory. We Gucci. We are in there like swimwear. Bet. So I took care. I rest up. And I wasn't gonna let the boys down. You feel what I'm saying? And we got there. KT taped myself up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people helped. And legitimately, man, I got in the ring, yo. Do what I always do, beat the shit out of people. You know, like I one of the things that I appreciate about PWI is, you know, when they put it in there, it, you know, the one thing that got me was when they said that, you know, that ruthless moniker, you know what I'm saying, to my opponents, you know, no matter what gender, and, like, it don't matter what gender, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can be a purple drag, I'm gonna still fuck you up, you get in the ring. So, you know, like, just to just to man, it's really cool, bro, because like, it's okay, focus, go back to it. So I'm whooping their ass, bro.
No, let it go, sweetie.
Like we putting a hurting on Jabba Tears, and anybody who knows me know that I do my breathalyzer, which is a combo of moves with my senton, which is when I yell breathe. And so I went to do that, and it just felt like everything up here and in the back, like it felt like I got hit with a sledgehammer in the front and in the back at the same time. Like when I hit, it felt like when you crack a glow stick, and you know how how it cracks, like that's how it sounded. And like, oh my god, like I was in so much pain. So like it was nobody. It was honestly me not sitting my black ass down somewhere. Because I was like, yo, like I've wrestled worse. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna be fine. And nah, that was not the move. So I had a sling for a good minute. Hated it. Was in a very angry ass place at that time. A lot better. And here we are now, man. I'm perfectly fine. I can't wait to run it back with him. Cause we gonna finish this. Excuse me. Huh.
Girl, I know it's like
we're gonna finish this and we're gonna fuck them up. Like bump that. Like there's still 2 members of Jabba Tears South who I haven't lariated, and that's Rayhan and that's Zuka. And they getting his lariats. I don't care.
Hey Lala, which one?
Yo, I have a quick question. Oh, sorry.
Ask me whatever. No, go ahead. Ask me whatever. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, which one is one of the guys with the Hollywood star or the B-list or C-list actor that you really wanted to go after him in Jabba's Land 3, but he just kept on running away from you?
Oh, that's the Tubi actor.
There you go. Did you get your hands on him?
Yo, I lariat the fuck out of him, yo. So it was the 2 out of 3 fall. And they had got the first pin. So the second, that was the last time anybody saw me wrestle, because I lariat Movie Mike, and I evened it up, and then that's when I couldn't get up after that.
Right.
So real quick, what was your ranking last year for BWI?
You say what?
Do we remember? What was your ranking last year for the BWI? What was it? It was
for the BWI.
Yeah, what was the ranking last year? Do we remember that one? It was like in the 3s, right?
No, this is my first PWI.
No, it's a B.
Whoa, the black
BWI. I believe I'm one.
I know,
because I think we discussed that last year in the cookout, right?
Yeah. No. At least my question, Your Honor. My question is, I know you think about it right now. I have a question now.
I believe I'm in the ones because, like, I was massively excited.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: what rankings mean more to you as of right now, in the seat right now? The ranking in the BWI or the PWI? Which ranking means the most to you right now?
Good question.
Let me be honest with you. All of them. Because
No, you gotta pick one.
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't.
And I'm saying why I don't have to pick one. For
Lariat? No, she doesn't.
No, this is me gonna be as like serious as I possibly can. The reason why I say like all of them is because, one, I am a black woman in a white man sport.
Yes, honey.
Yes. Yep, that's true.
So
tell it.
excuse me if I just don't want to just be in, be recognized by my brothers and my sisters, because I love that all day. You feel me? But I'd be goddamn if anybody is going to hinder me from also getting to where they said I couldn't be.
That's true. No, you're right. No,
so for me, both of them, because the world, Craig.
Yeah.
Top flight security of the
world,
world.
The world, Craig. You feel me? Like the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? and like even coming for the B, like, am I really worried about where I'm at? No. As long as my peoples are on there with me, because we ain't gonna sit up here and act like Prolific did not act fucking foolish since last year. You know what I'm saying?
You guys were on a tear.
I remember that rivalry. That was crazy.
But real quick, I have another question for you. What was your feeling after the 1, 2, 3 with Joe and Shane? What was your feeling? What was your thoughts when you saw? Did you watch that match fully? What was
I
your
watched
thoughts?
it. No comment at this point in time.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay,
I take that.
So I got a question for you, and I don't know if anyone else on the panel has have the questions. If you guys have any questions, or the ones in the audience that's watching our show, if you have any questions for Lala, please ask. Are we going to be seeing you in AEW or WWE anytime soon, or do you just want to just stay on the indies?
Man, I always like when I get to answer this question. Would I love to be there? Yes. Do I feel like they're ready for my kind of style? No. Because at the same time, a wise person once told me, it's not my time yet. As far as they haven't caught up with me yet. They haven't caught up with how I am, and now it's just now getting to the point to where, you feel me, beating the shit out of people, and like really like, what I'm saying, going in is actually like, oh my God, this is cool. And it's like, it's good for you, but back when we was beating the shit out of people, what I'm saying, y'all was trying to say we was wrong. Now y'all praising it. That's crazy. You feel me? Like that's wild. So do I want a contract? Yes. But it's not for the same reason why anybody else want a contract. Like, I literally just want the contract so my family is financially stable. You feel what I'm saying?
There we
Once
go.
my family is financially stable, I'm good. You feel me? Like,
that's dope.
Everything else is fun. You feel me? Like, we're going on 21 years I've been doing this, and like, I ain't gonna stop until like, I can't. And if I felt like I wasn't going anywhere, I wouldn't keep going. I wouldn't keep pushing as hard. I wouldn't have a phenomenal group and family behind me, supporting me and letting me know, yo, man, like, you got this, bestie, you got this, auntie, you got this. So it's something that I take very serious, because, and like I tell people all the time, like, you have to take being a professional wrestler serious, because you trust somebody with your life who you don't hang out with, who you don't kick it with, who you don't shoot the shit with how we're shooting the shit. You feel what I'm saying? And if this person shows up and just so happens to not be in a good mood, you gotta protect yourself at all costs, or you ain't gonna possibly be walking back out, or let alone breathing before it's over. You feel me?
Right.
That's why like, when a lot of people decide to fix their mouth to say, oh, wrestling's that fake shit, like I get very upset and I get angry about it, because at the end of the day, a lot of people's like, well, like, we be fake punching or we pull punch. At the end of the day, professional wrestling is a controlled contact sport. Anybody can see me about it. I don't care. Professional wrestling is a control contact sport. If you look at the dictionary, fake and predetermined, they don't have the same definition.
Exactly.
Because it's not the same thing.
Right.
So
and then when I go to tell people about, oh, well, it's predetermined, so y'all know what's going to happen before it happened. Yeah, it ain't no different than sports you done watched back in the day. Like, how do you think a lot of people made money? Why do you think a lot of fighters end up becoming missing or end up dying or whatever? Because they wanted to fix fights.
Right.
That part.
I'm sorry, what does that fall in the category of? Predetermined. They already knew who was going to win before it actually happened. But nobody want to talk about the facts. Oh, it's different. It's the same thing, yo.
Yeah.
It's no different. It's no different than paying your money than going to go watch a movie. The only difference is we don't get the yell cut and bring in our stunt man or our stunt woman. We do everything. There ain't no cut. There's people sitting there like this. I bet you they gonna fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for it.
Waiting for like a NASCAR race.
Right. So it's like I wish people would get out of that facade of saying, oh, wrestling's that fake shit, because it's not fake. It's not. Just because you don't know how to differentiate between different words and different definitions, that's not a me problem. That's a y'all problem.
Right.
I totally agree.
So for me, it's like wrestling is what I love. Like, wrestling has saved my life of like very few times, and it's something that is like my happy place, like I can release everything that I have going on in a manner that it makes people want to pay their money to come and see it over and over again. I'm still trying to like figure out words to say about wrestling Mercedes Martinez, because that was something that I wanted to do, and like exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Oh, yo, she whooped my ass, bro. But I whooped her ass in the same sense. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm definitely want to run it back, and the reason why I want to run it back is because from one respect to the other, you feel me? Like, I kind of took it easy on her. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So,
But why though?
Why
you think you took it easy on her?
She's still walking around. That's why.
She's still walking.
By you saying taking it easy, so let me throw you this. All right, Nia Jax, Thunder Rosa.
Because she got the lariat.
Who you going?
Because she got the lariat, but she didn't get the lullaby.
Okay, well then, yeah. So then she needs that receipt. But I want to ask you, Nia Jax, Thunder Rosa, who you taking out first?
I've already beat Thunder Rosa before.
All right, so Nia Jax, are you punching her dead in the
Really?
slot box?
Yo, I'm not worried about Nia Jax either. Like, I say this, and like, I'm gonna need somebody to create this bomb ass shirt for me, because if they don't do it and I do it, I swear I'm gonna upcharge y'all on purpose. Yo, my lariat is rated E for everyone.
I'm on it.
Like,
is there a shirt that's coming out with that? Because I need to get that.
Yo, we can definitely make it happen, yo. Like, look. I just be sitting here. I be having like bomb ass ideas, and I can't like get stuff started because like, I have this idea. I need this t-shirt design made, yo. Let's get it going. Like, it don't matter. People talk about my size, people talk about me being small, and I tell them all the time, no matter what you want to say, I always hit you like I'm 7'5", and it never changes.
Right, that would mean shit. Size does not matter. Well, in certain cases, but whatever.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, Lala, I got a 2-part question for you. So the first question is, is there any goals that you didn't accomplish yet besides signing the contract that you still got a opportunity to do? And the second question is, you already had one dream match. I know you got another one in your head. Who is the second dream match that you want one-on-one in the ring with? no matter what company?
Man, so I've had sweet mother of mercy. So oh my God, I've had this conversation so much. But there's a couple of dream matches that I've wanted, that I've had the opportunity to get a couple of them. I've been blessed enough to get a couple of them. So the next one, because I've constantly talked about wrestling Masha Slamovich. That's somebody who I respect. There's history there, you know. I love the way Masha works, and I would gladly like to get in the ring and just proceed to beating the shit out of each other. But one person that like I feel like as far as OG badass, you know, Mercedes, hands up, hands down, like shuts that shit down. So on the men's side, I'd already got the okay when we spoke once before. So definitely gotta run it. So it would definitely be Kenta.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
Did you say Kenta?
Yeah.
As in go to sleep, Kenta?
Yeah.
Wait. You got the you got the okay.
Come on.
You got the okay.
So I was able me and Wolf had the honor of wrestling on the same show as Kenta when he came to CZW. It was the Arrival. It was Kenta versus Griffin McCoy. That is out on the Premier Streamer Network. I keep getting the S part wrong. I put either streaming or streamer. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's there. And actually it was me and Wolf against Face and Brando Lee, and then because Fred Yehi is a punk ass, he kept talking shit, and then it was Wolf and Fred Yehi later on in the show, and I got to just really let him know how, you know, I watched him for a very long time, and like was a huge fan of his work, and like, you know, like we want to work him one of these days. And he was like, "Be come back, kick your ass." I said, "You can try," you know, and like one of the coolest people ever. You feel me? Like if you go on my Instagram, you'll actually see like there's a couple
picture. I
pictures
remember that
we took
picture.
where like his
I
shoe is
remember
like
that
right
picture.
here. His foot is like right here. And like legit, it's like one of the coolest people ever. But that's a dream match. But my immediate reaction, because I'm trying to get this before he gets signed, it needs to happen. Nobody has booked it yet, and I get it, but I want it. I don't care how nobody feels. I have to wrestle Darius Carter.
The All-Father?
Oh yes, he is a mess. I mean, my God, he is a mess.
Here's the thing. I've known Darius for a very long time. A lot of people don't know that. I've known Darius for a very long time, and I have the utmost respect for Darius. But I've also watched Darius. I've also studied Darius, and it comes back to the same thing that I said when I wanted to wrestle Mercedes. Like, if I couldn't hang with her in the ring, I need to be here. You feel me? And did she push me to my limit? Fuck yes. And then some, you know. But no matter how hard it got, no matter what she threw at me, you feel me? Like, I legitimately did not stop. And I was really hard on myself. And so to have people like Darius and John Davis in a locker room to help you and to, you know, be there to give you real facts when, like, you know, you're massively hard on yourself, it's something that, like, it meant the most to me. And it's like, I'm doing my best to not get cracked up, because, like, man, like, nobody really, out of these 20 years, has been hard for me to really, in a certain sense, be identified as a women wrestler, because 9 times out of 10, you always see me really wrestling dudes, and that's because women are scared to wrestle me because I how I am is intimidating. I have had people try to label me as someone that is unsafe and like rough, and so we got to points to where women didn't want to wrestle me, and like I've never hurt anybody, not one person. And I've wrestled some names, man. Awesome Kong being one of them, Jazz being another. Like I've wrestled Thunder Rosa, I've wrestled Holly Dead. I've wrestled Nicole Savoy. I've wrestled Jessica James.
Wow.
Like I've been there and I've done that, but just because I wasn't part of the real it crowds and I wasn't, like trying to do other things to get booked besides work hard, it's things are how they are. So to have somebody like Mercedes Martinez to trust me and to take this match and to walk out not only happy, proud to have the match with me, safe, sent her back to AEW the same way she came, and to have somebody even before then to, did I get a promo from Miss Martinez? No, I did not. But I got something that was more than I could have ever asked for, and that was valid. Like that was acknowledgement. Like this woman put my promo that I did about her on her page, and like put her own caption. Like it was like, respect is not, and like I remember like it was yesterday. Respect is not given; it's earned, and this I can definitely respect. What is supposed to be just a wrestling match is changed. Ruthless Lala, let's show the world and the people in the audience, and like I remember it like it was yesterday. And then, her saying the words that she said to me after our match, which you can go watch on Title Match Network. That is the only place you're going to watch it. Title Match Network, once again. If you don't go watch it, that's your fault, not mine. It is We Are Wrestling, Deja Vu. It sticks with me because I've been like really super hard on myself, and like with like so much shit going on, I've been doubting myself and like wondering if everything I was doing, was in vain, if me not seeing my family and my kids for so long, like was the sacrifice really worth it? And like to honestly be in PWI and to get my dream match and have somebody that I've watched and I've idolized to like love the match and like actually didn't care about saying how they enjoyed it publicly. Like a lot of people, you have a lot of people that say stuff privately, and then when it comes to public, they act like they don't know you, and that was never the thing. So to just get like all of that, it's something that like I feel like it's still hitting me, but it's like I'm so appreciative and like I'm so thankful that the company believed in me and trust me enough to put me in that opportunity and that predicament to show what I can do, yo. Like that was something that like it meant so much to me, and I can't lie and say that I wasn't a wreck. Like I was a wreck the whole day. Like I had my beats in, like I had my Spotify list like going, like it was crazy because I was just like, yo, this shit is really happening, son. And like my mom and my kids don't sit down together that long to watch something like that. So the fact that my mom and my kids all sat together and watched the show from beginning to end, it was something that was just, yo, bro, I was the happiest person ever. Like I could have been happier. Like I really couldn't. And there's nowhere to go but up from here, man. You know, like I said, I have a squad that, you know, sometimes I want to strangle the shit out of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do. And I really want to strangle the shit out of my best friend because, you know, he's going around telling people that it's okay for people to call me Round and Brown because this is the other nickname that he then gave me. And like, you know, people think it's okay. And he about to get a lot of people fucked up.
Hey,
and I don't think they understand it. He think it's funny. And like, I'm gonna shake the shit out of him, but that's no here or there.
Light his ass up.
Like,
it might be a good motivator.
Like, let me say this. I appreciate my best friend. You know, like, he knows me better than my own mother. You feel me? Which is crazy. He has my back inside and outside that ring. So he know how to irritate me on purpose. But at the same time, he knew how emotional I was, you know, doing the post-match interview. And so, like, you know, he was there to have my back. And yet at the same time, like, that was just a gateway for him just to like he was like newsflash, Round and Brown ain't going nowhere. And I'm just like, yo, like, how did we get here, son? Like, there was no need for this at all. Like, there was just no need.
It's just that one friend that just
like no need.
You off.
And then like everything he said just kept getting me because then like, thank you, Jay, I appreciate it. Then he came with he's like, so hold your head up, young buck, which by the way, I'm the oldest. He's like, hold your head up, young buck, because you showed everybody today what big titty energy is about. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just
oh my
like, all right, like, yo, go on YouTube. No, go on Twitter and type in "We Are Wrestling," and you will go, and the promo is there, and you will see it because he, like, did it help? Yes, but damn, yo, like, as I say, like, you know, having the squad that I have, I'm very appreciative because, you know, I was hard on myself about this match for like a good week, because like we are our own worst critics, and no matter how many dream matches that I've had, for some reason this one, it meant so much to me. And like, for the first time in like 20 years, I was so nervous, yo. Like, my body was locking up so quick and so easily. Like, I was so short breath, and I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Like, I just got out here. What are we doing? What are we doing? And I'm just like, yo, like, I feel like I look like dog shit right now. You feel me? Like, yo, like, I'm in my head so much. And then, like, coming out the match, and then her speaking with me, and then my peers speaking with me, and people that I highly respect speaking with me, and like everybody that I met, even when I got home and I checked my messages, like online, like everybody said the same thing. Yo, it was a banger ass match. It was dope. And I was so mad at myself that I couldn't see it. Like, I was so focused on, yo, like, and like, I can say it here, it don't matter. Like, for me, it was like what my bestie told me. You know, for me, instead of me looking at this as, yo, this is gonna be fun, and, you know, we're gonna have a blast, and, you know, it's gonna be, you know, this, and the third, you know, it was kind of in the situation of, yo, like, this could be that match, you know, that could get me, you feel me, like, could get me where I need to get to. And so, like, I massively put a lot of pressure on myself, and just, you know, I was fucking everywhere, but at the same time, everybody was happy about the match, so I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? I finally got out the funk. I was finally able to watch it. I've watched it 3 times now, and I'm like, all right. And then, like, I remember my friends hitting me up and be like, look, I get how you feel, but I want to give you a fact. Like, I'm only gonna give you one fact and I'm gonna be done. And I was like, all right. It's like, you made Mercedes Martinez smile during the match. Like, we rarely see her ever smile in the match. Like, yo, and you had her dancing. Like,
hey,
you know, so I stop. I try to stop and I try to look and appreciate the things and really see where I came from and where I am now, and just like, you know, be proud of myself, you know.
Lala, can I say something? I just want to just say this. It was a pleasure meeting you last year during the cookout when me and T.O. was hosting. You really inspired me a lot. You know, I don't really tell people this though, but like when wrestlers come in the room, you know, and they tell us their stories, I'll be really, really inspired. And I said, hey, I'm doing something great. I'm doing something for them or whatever. But your time is coming, sweetheart. It's coming. You just have to be patient. We all know that you great as fuck. Listen, it was a pleasure even meeting your ass in person. I wanted to meet you. Like, you heard my voice, but I wanted to see you in person. And it was just a pleasure just seeing you, even though you got injured. But I want to see you again in the ring. So, not on TV, but in person, because seeing someone in person, performing in front of you in person is way different than seeing them on TV. So you are an inspiration to me and everyone on this podcast. So keep doing what you're doing and just shoot for the stars, girl. Don't come down. Just keep shooting for the stars. You will get what you want. Just be patient, sweetheart. That's it.
Can I add on to that? Because I honestly, Lala, like, before the cookout, I ain't no prolific. I had to get back to my indie wrestling, and my brothers told me about it, like, yo, you need to go check them out. I was like, okay, I'll go check them out. So it was a video. I was like, wait a minute. They like us. Okay, cool. All right, let's go. I'm from Jersey. My boy T.O. from New York. So we like, oh, okay, we got some homegrown people going on here. So when I finally saw you at Jobber Slam, and my boy, he's a big fan. He's not here tonight. Real big fan of yours. So I had to like.
He has a crush on your ass.
He has a motherfucking crush on your ass. Don't talk about no big ass fan. You sell no
crush. When I say crush,
like you. That man got a crush on your ass.
Wait, I'm getting to that point because that's why we took the picture for him. Like, we wanted to piss him off so bad. Like, hey, let's take this picture with Lala before she get warmed up. We took the picture with you and we sent it to you. Sent it to him. And that man was like a little schoolgirl, like, oh, that's Lala. I mean, oh my God.
He gonna be pissed off even more having this. We didn't expect you to come on the podcast, but this man, I'm telling you, see, this is what happens when your ass is up there eating popcorn and watching Tubi movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. You know? But I digress.
That boy gonna be madder than a hornet in a Coke can.
Right, but
nigga,
but
really,
Lala,
nigga.
But Lala, let me say this.
Joe, don't you start, Joe. Joe, don't you start.
Don't say one thing yet, JoJo. So Lala, let me just say this. You got so much potential. You had you just said you had one of the goals to go against Miss Martinez, the legend herself. There's only one way to go now. It's up. I'm telling you right now, how this business is going, how this business is booming, we need more representation like you.
We do
on these markets. And it don't have to go to WWE, AEW. It's Impact and all that stuff that can make history and stuff like that. And it'll be nice, especially someone I could say I took a picture before y'all even knew. Ha ha ha!
Indeed. Right.
You got a fan base here that's gonna cheer your ass all the way to the fucking moon. And we are. And I'm so happy that we met you. I'm so happy you came on the show and tell us how you feel, and we definitely appreciate it. So thank you very much for sharing your story.
No, man, thank y'all. I truthfully do appreciate it. I actually am gonna get
That's contagious. That's contagious, by
It's
the way.
very contagious.
That's contagious, by the way.
With that being said, thank y'all so very much. I am going to get off here because another yawn is coming, but I would definitely come back on at another time to where I'm not about to yawn. I love
No,
y'all.
I
Y'all
got
be
you,
good, and
sweetheart.
I'll talk to y'all later. Respectfully,
All right,
I'm
sis,
out.
get some sleep.
All right.
Get her a stand ovation, y'all, before she go. What's this? All right, y'all. So that was once again, y'all. When it comes to this podcast, you don't know what is going to happen. I did not expect that. That was not planned at all. We were supposed to do our agenda, but Lala came on, so everything ceased. So this is what we're gonna do.
Right.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow,
WWE, AEW, take notes. That's how you capitalize on a good story right there. That's
Very much
storytelling
so.
right there. That's how you capitalize on something hot.
Yes, but no. On TikTok tomorrow, hopefully, Luke and Joe, if you guys want to join me tomorrow night, we can actually finish the podcast. If you guys want to, like a little follow up or whatever, talk about Jade Cargill or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So we can talk about that if y'all want to. But we're gonna go around for final thoughts. My final thought is. Epic fucking podcast, y'all. Epic. I'm glad you guys came on. Co-host Ziggy. Shout out to Ziggy. Ziggy was on his shit this evening. So thank you so much for that.
This is another day in the office, bro. You good?
But yes, in a couple of weeks, y'all, I want everybody to come in. Everybody that has been associated with this podcast. The cookout will be live on here on YouTube. So we're basically, it's just going to be just a podcast. We're going to be sitting around talking wrestling, talk about life. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do what we do in the cookout on Twitter. So
we're bringing the cookout live on video.
On video.
Chris, we've never done that before. You know that,
and
right?
We're going
this
to do
is
it
like
now.
Unheard of.
We're going to do it for
We're
our
going to bring
anniversary.
Wait, come out. Is this the barbershop or are we bringing the
we are bringing the old school cookouts.
Just a live link.
I'll bring my potato salad.
So that means, y'all, that no potato salad. We don't do white shit on here. We don't do that. Now, I do want you to bring your church's chicken. And also, once you bring your Popeye's chicken, bring all the niggerish ingredients that you can to the podcast. Because I'm going to be sitting here, I'm going to be cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So right in front of y'all, right in live. For real. I will be doing that. But yes, I want y'all to come back. Please come back. This will be on a Tuesday night. I think this would be probably about 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern, something like that. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you. Y'all keeping us going. We're almost at 500. We got like a few more subscribers, and then we'll be at 500, and then we'll be at 1,000 in no time. So thank you. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow on TikTok. Can't wait to see y'all next week. And that's all I got to say. And shout out to Lala, by the way, for coming on here for the prop interview.
Yeah. Yo, wow, great show. Shout out to my new tag partner, Joe. Appreciate you for being right there, waiting for that tag. I appreciate you, man. You know, I mean, you could have left me in the ring and walked back to the back and ate some chicken wings with Chris.
Wow.
Catering, but I digress.
Wow. Gang shit. But gang shit going on.
It's because I'm black, ain't it?
Wait, we black?
No,
I mean, you could have said ham sandwiches, but you said chicken. I think that was racist. That's fine.
What are you talking?
I'm not racist. I'm biased.
That's bullshit. That's some. So you. so not only you're part of the glazerization team, but then also you're a liar.
That's word is stuck with me, man.
That is slander. You were here from my lawyer. But no, seriously, y'all. Great podcast, great energy, and way to get a lot of shit off our chest today. We got a lot of shit off our chest today.
I did.
A lot of shit that we say it to ourselves, say it to the TV, but we got to say it and got to shit off our chest. Now we can move on to the next week. Be positive, love one another. Want y'all to really keep my family and my grandfather in your prayers. My grandfather's going through a rough time right now, and it's not looking good right now. So keep my grandpa in your prayers. Keep my family in prayers. If y'all traveling to shows, if y'all traveling for work, you know what I mean, hope y'all have traveling grace, and we'll catch you on the flip side, east side.
Side, west side. Okay.
Yo, this was amazing, bro. Like, I've actually been a fan of Lala for a little bit because of Jobless Tears or whatever. So seeing her was actually pretty awesome. Shouts out to All Heels Wrestling. TikTok brings people together, and this is evidence of it right now. I found my new tag team partner, DJ Red Flags, and you will fear us. We are toxic. We are vibrant. We are not racist. We are biased. We like what we like.
That's some bullshit, right?
Biased.
Exactly.
Placerization.
Don't ask you, Christopher. You shut your dirty mouth when you talk to us.
All right, that's fine.
Do me a favor, guys. Follow me on the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, Hot Take Wrestling at TikTok, and also on Instagram as well. There are 4 others. None of them are like me. They make sense. I'm toxic. There's a difference.
We know. Oh, Jesus.
That's crazy. Hey, well, I just want to say, man, it's been great being out here with you fellas, man. A lot of laughter, which brings a lot of joy to my life today. So I really appreciate the foolery. But, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and leave with CM Punk is still the man because, you know, just a lot of
fuck you.
Lala said his knees crack like glow.
Hey, real quick. No, bullshit. Hey, yo, I call bullshit. This man was supposed to leave. This man was supposed to leave 15 minutes ago, earlier. It's almost
you're right.
Let
me tell you something.
2 hours, and he's still here.
Let me tell you, my wife texted me and said, so you still gonna be on after 50 minutes, son? I said, what am I supposed to do? I mean, Lala came in. I'm like, I got my wrestling guys on here. You can't. I can't go.
I can't move, baby. I can't move.
Tell your wife I say I'm sorry. That was not expected. That was not expected at all.
Wasn't at all. But she understands because she understands the journey I'm on, so she understands. And just quick question for you guys: by any chance, are any of you guys going to what is it? Fastlane in Indianapolis? Anybody?
Not at all. But I might be going to that. But I might be going to Survivor Series though.
I'll be at Survivor Series.
Yeah,
I don't have no tickets for Survivor Series, but I do plan on being in the city, so I will strive to go.
So is it going to be at the United Center or is it going to be out in Rosemount?
Rosemont.
Oh,
shit. It's going to be loud there, so it's going to be turned up. It's going to be turned to the max.
It's going to be crazy.
Okay.
That's WWE's home right there. That's
I love me some Rosemount. Rosemount is so dope.
Hey, if Punk come back at Survivor Series, I'll have this ready.
Hey, come on, Luke, stop this shit now.
I'm never gonna stop.
Sir, that's blasphemy on this Sunday evening. Oh, it's Monday now. You lucky.
You damn right. No, well, it's not Monday yet.
No, it's not Monday.
It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:01.
Well, he's on the Eastern. He's on the Eastern time.
You like mountain time, nigga.
It's 11:01. It's 11:01.
Okay, it's still Sunday night to you, so that's blasphemy you doing right there.
Don't do that.
That's blasphemy.
God damn it.
Nah, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for coming on here, man.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Who's next?
Oh man. So first of all, again, like he just said, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Luke. I got you on TikTok. I'll be following y'all, so keep doing your craziness. Like my bro said, we are on the road to 500. We're going to make it. I believe in this team. I love this team. It's my family, my familia. But I am going to say something that it's going to be very common sense for you people that like to go to these shows and try to embarrass these companies by taking these pictures of the black tarp section and say, "Oh, they didn't sell out all this shit." Stop that shit, man. I mean, like for real, stop that shit.
Fucking man! Oh my god!
Goddamn, you paid a ticket to go there. Worry about yourself. Enjoy yourself. I mean, I actually had a good time at Raw this past Monday. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Holy shit!" I had a good time. So have a good time. And stop worrying about, why this tarp? Oh, they must not be selling tickets.
That's a good point, Tone. Because if it's that bad, then why you in the building?
Right.
Okay. Right. The fuck.
Like, stop trying to embarrass the company, because let me just keep it real with you. They making more money than you. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Bang, bang. Just like that. Don DeMarco.
Just like that. Just like that. Bang, bang, gang.
Don
Bang.
Marco.
So enjoy. So let's enjoy the wrestling that we got. The shit is booming. I know it's hard, wishful thinking, but one day, on the face of this earth, one day in front of God, wrestling fans will come together and enjoy wrestling without no complaining. But until then,
that would never happen.
But until then, I must bid you adieu. I must bid you adieu. So I'm done. Have a good night, fellas.
Ziggy, you are last, sir.
I'm last. All right.
You killed tonight, boy. Good shit.
Definitely appreciate everything, man. Yeah, we hanging in there. If I'm gonna just be honest, man, it's been a rough couple of weeks. For those that don't know, somebody that I served in the Army with, he sadly passed away on September 1st. He got hit by a reckless driver.
Oh my!
And it's just one of those things, man. I hadn't talked to him. It's been a few, I would say, months since I had talked to him, but it's just one of those things, man. If y'all have anybody out there that y'all have been wanting to patch up relationships with, or I haven't talked to this person in a while, maybe I should go, while it's on your heart and while it's on your mind, do it, because you never know when their time or your time, may be gone. So I don't want to be somber or turn the mood a little bit, anything like that, but that's just kind of what's on my heart right now. Definitely.
No, that's some deep ass shit, bro. Because that happened to me today. I just actually made amends with Mel. Like I didn't talk to him for a year. But no, like it's not a somber thing. No, you spot on, bro. Like
man, it's just one of those things. Like if somebody's on your heart, that man, last time I talked to this person, we kind of had a weird conversation that didn't go well. Like of course, everybody can't get along, but if you really have it on your heart to reach out and patch things up, be the bigger person, reach out and see if you can patch that shit up, man, because that shit crazy, bro. Like how fast stuff happened, because every time somebody passes away, you have somebody say, man, I just was talking to him. Don't be like that. Say everything that you want to say. That's why I make sure every time I talk to you guys, I let y'all know, or at least I try to let y'all know how much I appreciate y'all. And that's just one of the things, man. So that's all I got. Definitely appreciate our guest today, Luke. You're officially no longer a guest after the day.
Nope.
And
Joe, welcome to the family.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
definitely appreciate you, Joe. Everybody, make sure y'all like, subscribe. But once again, if y'all aren't following us on YouTube, make sure to click that button. If you go to our YouTube page and the subscribe button is red, you're wrong. Click it and make it gray. That means you subscribe. Like it's just a click.
How 20 of y'all want to come in here now? We about to end the fucking show. Y'all just terrible.
Nah, appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all definitely following Heals for Life on all platforms. Chris does a lot of work throughout the week, and he's everywhere. Dude's on TikTok and everything. So with that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Same podcast time, same podcast channel.
We're out. Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Peace.
Stay toxic.